Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Welcome to another episode of this, where I get bullied by everything, left and right. Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Episode 2. The Adventure of the Unbreakable Speckled Band.
In a corner of that small, dark room, Sholmes and I waited with bated
Sholmes?
breath.
Who's Sholmes? Yo.
In time,
Sholmes?
there came from the ventilator a hiss and a soft, almost growl-like sound. Suddenly, Sholmes sprang into action, lashing furiously with his cane at a point in the darkness.
And dabbed.
"You see it, Wilson?" he yelled,
Dab.
his tense voice reverberating through the air. I raised my dark lantern's shutter, and the room slowly came into view. Sholmes was staring intently at one particular corner when he started whispering to me. The victim's most perplexing final words. The speckled band.
Dab.
I believe this is the terrible coil to which she referred, Wilson. In front of us was an enormous adder. Its fangs
Adderall.
bared as it threatened.
Hello, it's me. I am Adderall. I am all the adders. I am the Adderall.
I paid attention, I promise. Alright.
You pay attention to the Adderall?
9th January, 6:37 a.m. On board the steamship Maria?
Maria.
Oh,
Anime.
So then, let us unravel this mystery and discover what events led to this curious murder. Pray, do excuse me. The cabin door was bolted from the inside when the man was killed. No marks to suggest the bolt was tampered with in any way. Locked room mystery. In his final moments, the victim scrawled a message on the floor. Almost certainly with the ink from this upset bottle. A Russian word.
Russian.
He was a Russian man then.
Russian
And the
man.
letters are well formed, suggesting he was compos mentis at the time. This is a most extraordinary script. And evidently not penned by the same hand as this message. In fact, I deduce it was written by someone of a different nationality.
How could you tell? I wonder. He's got a gun.
This paper seal was placed just prior to the incident by the
What?
victim himself.
No.
yo, forensic science.
What have we here?
Who are you, and what do you think you're doing here?
No one must touch before maritime police come. We must wait. That won't be necessary.
I just
You see,
found the
In
murderer.
less than 5 seconds
found
from now, I will reveal the killer to you.
It's right here.
Don't be absurd. This is murder. And in cabin locked from inside.
Is that man a candy
yes,
cane?
the locked room, but that mystery is paper thin.
You don't mean the culprit is in there?
No, my dear lady.
Who
It's
are
on
you?
the
Where have
ceiling.
you come from? I'm a great British consultant detective, the only one in the world.
I'm the only
Sherlock
detective in the
Holmes.
world.
I presume you must have heard of me.
No, but we've heard of Sherlock Holmes.
And imagine it was just not even a guy. It was just a doll or something. Oh, me. It's me, guys.
It's you.
It's me.
Say
Me.
the thing.
All right.
Say the funny. Say the funny.
Is the thoughts here?
No.
Thank you, Gaming 2. I appreciate the follow. Okay. There we go.
Okay.
My head is throbbing. What's going on? Something's not right here. Trouble in the air.
Someone just screams at him immediately.
Oh, snap. Are we gonna be framed for murder again?
Again, this is the second time this week.
Wait. I can't move. What the? Why am I in handcuffs? What now? What did I do now?
So you wake
Wait.
up now? Wait, no.
Is this Sherlock Holmes?
No, this is... So, you wake up now,
Oh, it's a Russian man. Russian.
You take this one.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. We had to drag you out to the wardrobe. I do not believe how you could not wake up. You are a true cold-blooded man.
You found me then.
Ah, we found you. And now you pay. Criminal! How long are you hiding in that tiny wardrobe,
Sorry.
Now you've been found. It is time to admit your crimes. At least you want to find out how cold the ocean is,
No, I'll tell you everything.
There's only one thing I'd like to know from you.
Huh? Is it that?
Dad. Obama?
Why did you do it? Why did you take his life?
Mr. Sato.
Why you
wait.
kill him?
What did you just say? Take his life? Where is he? Where's Kazuma? Did he die? He did not die. Come on, he was awesome.
Yo! Ha! You pretend do not know. You're a wolf in the sheep's belt. You are the killer. Do not try to make excuses.
What?
Kazuma-sama was... Kazuma-sama's body was discovered not long ago!
Oh, come
Yo.
on! They really just killed him off. He's one of the best guys. Come on.
He's super dead.
Here, in this very cabin, that was bolted shut from the inside.
His body?
Please. Do not try to tell us what you do in this terrible thing in your sleep.
Kazuma's dead? What? He can't be. And these handcuffs. Really, you don't think I
have to know. Why did you take Kazuma-sama's life? Answer me, please!
I do not know what a sauna is.
No. I can't scream. No! Because I'm in dorm. Ha ha ha, guys.
Aha!
Kazuma. It was just 2 short weeks ago. Are you sure about this? Won't we get in trouble?
Don't you find it funny? Don't you find it fun being a stowaway? Besides, how else could you come to England with me to study?
It was really something else when they brought your luggage in here earlier, though. The way that Russian crewman just tossed her traveling case onto the floor.
Oops, I died. Lol.
That's not how like this.
Okay, which one of you did it? Which one of you? Which one of
What?
you did it? I don't.
What?
I don't appreciate it.
Wait,
I
what?
don't
What happened?
Appreciate it. Which one of you?
Oh,
did
someone
it?
named Kazuma donated.
You wait, was it you? You wait, you're laughing. It was you. It was you. That was you.
Did you make an account?
No, in stream and the donation, you could change your name.
Oh. I made an account.
I'm not.
just
You wait.
to-
I'm not thanking you. I'm not.
No, thank you.
No,
Take
thank-
your money back.
Take your money back, dude. I thought I was gonna die.
Yes, I still can't believe that. Internet!
You right there?
Hmm?
Oh, he's dead.
Wait, did Yue die?
He died.
Back.
Oh, he's
Am I-
back.
Okay.
I really didn't think you'd be able to fit inside my trunk. You must be even less of a man than you look.
Sorry, that was my tea. Hey, honestly, I thought I'd broken every bone in my bone in my
Brown? Every bone in my body.
Well, it's about 50 days till we dock in Great Britain. But if you confine yourself to my cabin here, I don't expect anyone will discover you.
Hope not. I get the feeling those Russians wouldn't be very forgiving of a stowaway. Hello, Obi and Bun.
They're a sturdy bunch, that's for sure.
Sturdy.
What I want to know is, why do we need to keep it a secret from the young lady?
From our faithful judicial assistant Mikotoba, you mean?
See, Kazuma, I told you these words are hard to say. And from your close friend, more to the point, surely we could confide in her, couldn't we? I don't believe she'd give me away.
No, but if she knew what we'd done, that would make her guilty by association. It's best that only you and I know about this.
I suppose so. I mean, what could possibly go wrong, I guess?
Anyway, it's about time that the steward is supposed to come and clean the cabin.
It was the steward. He killed me.
I know it's cramped, but you better get in there, I think. It won't be for long. And anyway, compared to hiding inside my traveling case, it'll be a breeze.
Yes, but what if the steward decides to open the wardrobe for some reason? Then I'll be in for it.
Stop worrying.
But Kazuma...
I tell you what, why don't you write keep out or something on this piece of paper?
He did that. He really did. What?
Then I can stick it over the wardrobe doors once you're inside.
I don't know. We've only been at sea for about 15 days. How can this have happened? We were supposed to be going on this adventure to England together.
We leave you at next port. Stay quiet till then. Don't make trouble for yourself, comrade. Murderer!
No, I'm not a murderer.
Ah, you said before. You said you admit everything about your crimes.
No, that's not right. I mean, yes, I did stow away on the ship, but murdering my best friend... Thank you, Lozzu, for the host. I appreciate it.
Yo, it's Lozzu with the host.
No, it might be
No, join the call.
Join the call.
Murdering my best friend?
No one else could have done it. Admit the truth. My Russian is getting worse. I'm sorry.
Susato-san. Don't touch this closet. This very unimportant and inconspicuous closet. Please, tell me what happened. I need to know.
Very well. But there is something I would like to ask of you, too.
Well, first, if you're gonna ask me the fact that why did I kill my best friend, your answer is that I did not.
I didn't.
Those eyes. Looks like she's ready to destroy me.
Uh-oh.
This nightmare is getting worse by the minute.
Where is it?
I suppose all I can do is try to find out what really happened.
Pick the funny one.
Wait, what? Hold on. I look away for like 20 minutes and now Kazuma is dead?
Yes! I'm sad about that!
Where have you been, mate? Where you been, mate?
I'm so sad. Yes, there's Cosmo's now. He really has been killed, hasn't he? It isn't just a bad dream.
What's the funny one? It's the one that's funny.
And these handcuffs. They think I did it? They think I'm Kazuma's killer?
When they found him, the cabin was locked from the inside.
What do you mean?
There's no access to the cabin via a porthole window, and the bolt on the door can't be operated from outside.
Even though that lock looks broken, I don't think
From
it
the
even
inside?
locks. I mean, do you not see that broken thing there? I'm sure someone could get in.
I do see.
I have eyes. Kind
You
of.
have eyes?
In other words, after the
I have loaned them.
crime, the culprits couldn't have escaped these four walls.
Wait, say that again,
I have loaned these eyes.
Or to put it another way, the Cobras can only have been somebody inside this cabin. Or do you have some other explanation?
In the vent! He vented!
Susato, I know you just looked to your left. Look to your right and up. You see that
He
thing?
vented!
Bruh.
No,
He vented!
do you see that
Bruh.
vent up there? Have you ever heard of the hit game called Among Us, Susato?
Among Us.
Susato,
the
have
killer
you ever
must have
played the hit video game
vented.
Among Us?
Among Us.
I'm sure they went in there. They're probably very sus.
Amogus.
Mogus.
Amogus.
The Mogus.
Amogus?
Amogus?
Ryunosuke!
Oh my god, that's a huge name.
First spotting.
Alright, guys, really quick for context. My voice mod crashed after the Among Us joke, so it hates Among Us. Anyways.
Amazing.
This is impossible. How did he die then? What happened exactly?
Are you still going to deny the charge, even despite the circumstances?
Yeah, because I'm.
Yes, Susato-san! Please, Susato-san, you have to tell me!
Solia, later can you do a soul read so we can know who the imposter is?
Sure, I'll do that for you. For
That's
context,
called
guys.
hack.
For context, guys, Fun is part of, like, a voicing group that I'm in, and we play Among Us sometimes, and one of the jokes that I do is that I would do the soul reads, and I actually would get them right. 90% of the time, I'd get them right.
Amogus?
No.
The cause of death is still undetermined.
I don't know how he died.
The ship's doctor is examining the body, but of course he has no post-mortem analysis experience. I don't suppose we shall learn more until an expert has been consulted at our next port of call.
He died from death.
He died from Sudoku.
People die when they are killed.
Man, when you die in the game, you die for real.
Hold up. I have the perfect meme for this. Hold on. Greg, where are you, my boy? You sent this to me.
So presumably that means there were no obvious external signs of injury then.
It was an O2 death then.
What?
Huh?
It was an O2 death then.
O2 death?
Oh, too dead.
I knew it.
Man.
That's true, yes.
So, theoretically, Susato-san, he could have drank a cup of Adderall and died, right?
Amogus?
Cup of Adderall.
Pretty sus, though.
Nobody's gonna get that.
It's fine. It's our own inside joke.
Cup of Adderall.
Alright.
I don't think even Ono gets the joke.
Can't anyone tell me what exactly happened here in this cabin? I don't
You know what
understand it. Why would anyone want to kill Kazuma?
I know what happened.
What happened?
Presumably that's something...
Amogus? Amogus? That's what happened?
That's what happened.
Amogus?
Presumably that's something you know the answer to better than anyone.
Please. Susato. Please. Be smart about this.
Whatever you say, you were in here... Whatever you say, you were here in the cabin after all.
No, I can actually debunk that. You saw that paper on the cabin. If it was from there on the inside and I can only get out of that, how on earth could I do that without the paper getting off?
Shh, don't spoil it.
You tell me, Susato-san. You tell me. You're the genius here, apparently. That's what I
You're
thought.
spoiling it.
That's what I thought. Well, no, but unfortunately the game's gonna dumb it down, and I already got the answer like 5 minutes ahead. Well,
Bruh.
yes, I was, but...
He would always wake before dawn into his training first thing in the morning.
She's guilt tripping him.
I was waiting outside his cabin as I have every day so far on this voyage. But this morning, he did not come. I could sense that he wouldn't.
Does that mean he was already dead when Susato-san arrived at his cabin door, I wonder?
I knocked, but there was no reply. Then I started to become worried, so I went to find a member of the crew. The crewman forced the cabin door open.
Oh, that's
when we managed to get inside.
Amogus?
There was Kazuma-sama collapsed on the floor.
Wait, so was Ryunosuke passed out in the closet and just didn't hear the... I'm guessing. I think it was just...
What the hell did he
Yeah,
write
wait a
there?
minute.
Man, he's a heavy sleeper in that case.
Man. He was just like, okay, I'm going to this closet.
Was he right? That's Russian. I don't know what it says, but it's Russian.
Russian.
It says Mother Russia.
Mother Russia.
It says Mother Russia, science is the best in the world.
Mother Russia science, eh?
Sekai no Ichi.
And the white...
That's German, mate.
And the white tape there now shows exactly where he was found, I suppose. I had no idea anything had happened. I must have been asleep in the wardrobe somehow.
I wish it wasn't the case, but that's just very hard to believe.
Susato, can you disprove my point? That's what I literally thought. This is all very hard for me to do, trust me.
The transition from she speaking to thinking was perfect. That's what I literally thought.
Now I have told you everything that I know. So it's my turn to ask you a question.
Literally go for it. You still haven't answered my biggest one. Yes, alright. My head feels so heavy. Still throbbing like anything. He was drunk. Okay, that's like 5 more, alright.
Why are you even on board this ship, Naruhodo-san? You
Amogus?
said something before about being a stowaway, didn't you?
Oh, yes. I'm afraid that's true. It's 2 weeks since we left Japan now. And I've been shut up in this cabin the entire time.
I had no idea.
Trust me, no one did. Apparently, it literally worked.
But how could you have occupied Kazuma-sama's cabin for so long without him noticing?
But he did know.
Oh, he knew.
No. That would be impossible, obviously.
Impossible.
Impossible.
Of course.
Impossible.
Kazuma invited me. He wanted us to go to England together.
He actually asked you?
England isn't real.
England is a myth.
England is a city.
Wait, England's what now?
But why?
Hello, Kuro. How are you doing today?
Law.
England is a word.
I'm afraid I don't really know the reason myself.
England's a what?
I don't understand.
I see.
Sorry, I was finishing drinking my tea. I finished my tea now. Kazuma,
Hey.
why do you want this? What's the real reason? Why go to such extreme lengths to smuggle me to England with you?
It's an idea that's been on my mind ever since the end of that incredible trial.
Why are you reverb,
What?
dude?
Whoa!
I'm thinking.
It's the Tin Kazuma.
I think I told you then, didn't I? That you want to become a lawyer yourself.
He's venting.
Well, I gotta do the
He's in
same
the
then.
bed.
Oh, I gotta do the
Oh
same then.
god.
Well,
Wait, hang on. Hi. Oh, this is a very terrible effect. Sorry.
There we go. Now words are coming out of his mouth rather
well,
than his
I
mind.
understood the words, so it's alright.
Hey, Ryunosuke, it's me, Kazuma. Boy, this cabin sure is weird sounding, huh?
Man, Ryunosuke, you know, I may be dead now, but I like this kind of cabin better. I like your head. Mind if I occupy it for a bit?
Man, the
There's a
echo
lot of
here
empty
is pretty
space here.
remarkable.
Well,
I mean, there's this one brain cell, but maybe I can push it away, you know? You won't need it.
you know,
Right?
I don't care. I like Kazuma too much. That's the headcanon now. He's just in Ryunosuke's head now. Well,
It's gonna become a second
this one?
personality.
Okay. Maybe not the echo.
Oh,
but not the echo.
no, that's delay. Oh, gosh, no. I gotta find the delay, dude. If you do something, I gotta do the same.
No. I just picked out. Okay, so with that one effect, that is literally me using voice mod's reverb effect. I didn't think it'd be that tinny.
All right. Anyways, well, yes, you did say that, but I didn't think you were serious.
You have a talent for it. I can assure you of that.
But I've never really thought about becoming a lawyer. Dude, I just wanted to become an accountant. Or maybe not. I just wanted to be a detective or whatever. I don't know. Okay, I'll be honest. I really don't know what to do with my life. But I don't know about being a lawyer.
I wanted to be
well,
a lawyer.
That's something you can decide for yourself.
I guess?
London is at the spearhead of cultural development. The center of the world in many ways. There can't be any harm in seeing such an important place with your own eyes, can there?
Well, no, definitely not, I guess. I mean, I could have been a content creator.
But on a personal level.
Content creator.
If you were to become a lawyer, then...
A liar? Liar?
Then what?
Nothing.
Among Us?
Forget it.
Do you want me to be... Did you want us to be lawyer buddies throughout the entire thing?
Yes.
Lawyer
yes,
buddies?
I wanted you to be my Maya.
Bruh.
Little did Kazuma know, he was actually Mia's ancestor. And died.
Guys.
And that's the joke, he died.
Oh, no.
Dang.
Oh, it hurts. This hurt. I didn't sign up for a Danganronpa game. I signed up for a Phoenix Wright game. I mean, yeah, I guess Mia is a thing. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're more right than before.
Who's
right?
right?
Yeah, mentors have a tendency to, like, die.
Yep.
Either immediately or through trial.
I taught you everything I know. Blah.
Except Grossberg.
I taught you everything I knew except walking. Now learn how to.
That way I'll still be alive, according to the rules of the games.
You know, you're right, bro. This game needs more Monokuma.
He was always saying the same thing.
Kazuma, if you become a lawyer, you could help me when I commit illegal activity.
That he wanted to change the Japanese legal system.
By dying.
British.
Perhaps he thought that he could do that with you.
Yes, maybe. But something's still bothering me a little. The look in his eyes, though. Darker than I've ever seen it before. Wait, did he want to kill me?
Wait, did he Sudoku?
Susato-san, I'm sorry that we kept it a secret from you. By stowing away on this ship, I mean.
His headband.
If I know Kazuma-sama, I expect he was trying to protect me, to avoid me becoming guilty by association.
That's exactly right, yes.
Word perfect, in fact.
Yeah, I mean, no matter what, I'm guilty of being a stowaway.
Here's a question.
If you're not the culprit, then tell me.
Mega, what's the question?
If he died, Kazuma, would his headband still be floating?
Oh my god.
Would they still be floating even though he's dead?
No, his headband was his life force.
Exactly. He's so.
I mean, that's why there was so much wind in that room, because it was his life force.
And it was consistent too.
Man.
It was looping.
No, his headband is a separate being. It's a separate life form. It's like him and Kazuma had a symbiotic relationship.
His headband is his childhood friend.
What happened last night here in this cabin?
Among Us?
Well, the thing is, I don't really remember. I mean, I guess maybe someone vented, but I don't remember. Yes, someone did kill me in broad daylight, and I literally forgot who the murderer was.
I don't remember.
Kazuma probably...
Internet!
Oh no.
Oh no.
On me?
Amogus?
Oh.
On who?
On you?
Hello?
On him?
Amogus?
Mogus?
UA?
Imposter?
Imposter?
Hello?
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 I'm back.
Hello?
Okay.
I think.
Hey. Amogus?
You're good?
Yes.
I think when we mention Among Us, something goes wrong, so maybe we should stop.
Every single time, consistently.
Kazuma brought me something to eat, just like he always did.
Amogus?
Ah!
Stop!
I have the power.
Guys, no.
Give me a moment! Give me a moment!
You have the power!
Man, I
think
can't
about their help
believe
by
it.
using a voice clip.
Anybody who is old, like knows my early channel, this is similar to the Rebecca curse.
Amogus? Rebecca curse.
Yeah, I think like Ogda's the only one. Onoken's the one who remembers, and that's it. All right, now we wait for UA.
This is your line, though.
I know. I wait for him still.
Oh.
I guess I don't have to. And then I got myself into that wardrobe over there, just like I always do.
Ryu.
After that, Now we need him. Now we need him. Unless one of you want to take her. For the time. You tell me, Susato's fine. You tell me you're the genius here. Okay! No, Mega, no! Mega, no. You're not using that thing. Not on stream. Not on stream.
What? What?
You're not using that on stream. You're not
I've
recording
been doing
my
that this whole time. What do you mean?
Don't.
Amogus? I feel like I'm out of the loop here. What's going on here?
So I have a sound pad, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can record things and use it as a soundboard.
Oh.
That's how I got a voice clip of you going,
Amogus?
That was you! That was you!
That was me! I was the culprit!
I can't believe it, man.
Amazing.
How do you want this? Stop! Not me! You're not, no.
Why not?
Because...
Bruh.
It's cringe.
Bruh.
You mean hearing your voice is cringe? Wow.
Wow.
Can't believe you'd say that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, hearing my... Did you guys know that hearing my voice is absolute cringe? I'm sorry to
Dude,
give
I can't
you guys
believe you
some
say that.
know
I
that
can't
her
believe you would
voice
say that to my
do
friend.
the Naruto run to this store?
I can't believe you'd say that to my friend Solia Sora
Yo,
from
yo,
twitch.tv/Solia
chat.
Sora.
Wait, chat. I'm sorry. My content is cringe. I'm sorry, guys. Because of my voice. You gotta hear it.
Wait, now that I think about it, she has Sora in her name. Sora the troll also has Sora in his name. Oh my god, they're both trolls.
What?
Amogus?
Oh my gosh. UA, where are you? Please, you got to end this.
He actually died.
Hang on, well, alright, I'll be the new UA for the session. I'll do Susato.
Every time you guys say Susato, I actually hear Susano, and I'm like, bro, my brain.
Alright.
The only cringe thing is that you think it's cringe. Kinda cringe. You know, Ubi,
Fell
you're
asleep.
right. You're right, maybe. Or maybe not.
I did the line. That's it.
Hey.
Say it again. I didn't hear it.
You did? I gotta do all the
What?
work around here.
Lozzu, get back here.
Fell asleep?
Oh wait, UA's back. UA, unmute
And
yourself
also
or
was
whatever.
Lozzu.
I muted myself, my bad. Yeah, I'm back. Well, my internet screwed up first, and I muted myself, and then I'm back now.
Amogus? I saw that.
I saw that too.
Alright, so, there you go, UA.
Fell asleep?
That's gonna be a new Twitch
yes.
stream emote.
So deeply that you didn't even stir when Kazuma-sama was killed.
Well, Yes! I'm a heavy sleeper.
Amogus? Facts.
I know it sounds unbelievable. Really, I do. But it's the truth. I mean, one time I slept through a tsunami. I don't know how I'm alive, but I think that's why I'm an orphan now.
Bruh.
If only I'd woken up. Perhaps I wouldn't be in this predicament.
I can break these cuffs.
And for some reason...
You can break those cuffs.
And for some reason, my head's still throbbing like anything.
Really?
Is something wrong?
Oh, no, it's, please, forget it.
Susato-san, you have to believe me. I didn't do it.
You did it. You did it.
I really don't want to doubt you. But the trouble is, there is no one else who could possibly have done this.
Didn't they say that last time? Didn't they say that last time?
Kazuma, I don't understand. Why? Why did this have to happen? Ugh! I can't take this.
I think I know.
Don't try to go
what's
anywhere!
written.
You're the perpetrator of this crime. You can't leave. I can't allow that to happen.
Wait, but Susano, here's the biggest question. Is the perpetrator the perpetrator?
What do you mean?
Is the perpetrator the perpetrator? Because a crime
Insert
needs to have
the
a perpetrator.
PS1 intro sound effect here.
So,
That's my brain
is the perpetrator the
rebooting.
perpetrator? Is that correct?
Yes.
So then I didn't do it. Great, I can move.
Wow.
Wow.
Guilt-free.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Susanna, put down the knife. I'm sorry. I'll sit right here. I'll sit here. Kazuma was killed. Oh man, he'd slap me for this. I know he would. But Kazuma was killed right under my nose here, and I didn't do anything to stop it. And now I'm supposed to just sit around, my hands tied, while whoever did this walks free? Oh, I can't allow that to happen.
Well, what do you propose to do then?
It was Sherlock Holmes.
Investigate? I'm going to investigate. I'm going to find out what exactly happened here. I'm going to work out who took Kazuma's life, and how and why they did it. So, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to excuse me.
The hell?
What the?
That was a Susato takedown!
Susato what?
God, what martial art form is that? Are you Athena's ancestor?
I'm going to need you to prove it.
I mean, I could do that. Wait,
That's
no, I actually
literally
can
what I'm
do
trying
that.
to do.
Wait, no, I can
trying
do
to
that.
Yeah, I mean, he could do that, but first he needs to stay alive. Why do a freaking judo throw him like that?
Sorry,
Yeah.
prove it?
Yes, your innocence. I need evidence.
Actually,
That's literally what I'm trying to do.
but how am I supposed to?
Have you forgotten already what you achieved just a few weeks ago?
Yes.
You successfully defended yourself in a court of law.
Susato.
And I'll do it again.
I see. Even though the reason is dumb, but I see. She's expecting me to present some conclusive evidence right now.
Huh. It's like the thing I said before.
Yeah, it's
I
almost
wonder
as if,
what could it be?
Are we seriously going to go through this again? I feel like we went through it before.
I have to get Susato's son to believe me. I'll show her some evidence right now that proves I'm not guilty of this awful crime. That is not what I'm doing.
Okay, do not.
Tell me, when I was discovered in the wardrobe before, was this piece of paper stuck over the doors?
Oh, yes, it was. I remember clearly.
So remember my question before? I thought so. Kazuma always put it in place whenever I went to sleep in there, just in case the cabin steward or another crew member decided to look inside. So naturally, he did the same last night as well.
Yes, of course! The gentleman who discovered you peeled that sign for the wardrobe doors before he opened them.
But if I were truly the culprit, I couldn't have climbed back inside the wardrobe and stuck this paper outside the doors of my room. Actually, technically you could. You could just put it a little bit at the side and then...
No, you can't. No.
Not with that attitude, but you know,
No.
you kind of could try hard enough. But right now I'm not disproving my own innocence. So...
Nope.
Yes, that's quite true.
In other words, it's impossible that I killed Kazuma. You know, the question that I tried to get an answer from you 20 minutes ago.
I can't believe Sherlock Holmes killed him. Can't believe it.
Do you believe me now?
Can't believe Sherlock Holmes
Can I have an
exists.
apology for you flipping me over and almost breaking my back?
It's fine.
Well, even if you are sprawled hopelessly on the floor, I could see why Kazuma-sama thought so highly of you.
Do I get an apology? Thank you, Sato-san. Now, do you think perhaps you could help me up, considering you threw me down?
I'm gonna throw you next.
Well, in light of that evidence, I'll have to skip. I don't see any reason why I should stop you from investigating here, at least.
Thank you. So you finally believe me?
No.
I'm sorry. No.
Bruh.
Excuse me.
What is this writing?
Oh.
Bruh.
You alright, Zolia?
Yo, what is that?
What is going on?
Yeah. She's cringing so hard it's centered across the room.
I can now reach my bed, so
That, you know what? That's it. We're ending the stream. Goodbye.
Yep.
That's all the Ace Attorney we can handle.
Yep. Welcome to the Omega Cringe.
Do you believe that I killed him? No. With that piece of paper. How do you not believe me? All right, I'm good now. What?
Are you?
No.
I'm not sure yet. There are two imposters in this game.
Susato, please. Come on.
Among Us?
I can't rule out the possibility that you use some sort of conjuring trick to put up the sign back. I can't.
What?
I can't rule out the possibility that you use some sort of conjuring trick to put the sign back into position.
Conjuring trick?
My bovine excrement senses are off the chart right now.
What am I? Susato, listen. I know Kazuma and me had like a discussion about what profession I want. And I'll be honest, I don't really know. But I know absolutely well that I don't think I would qualify as a magician.
You know that guy who saved me from death sentence? Yeah. I really wanted him dead, you know. It's flawless logic.
Yeah.
What does she think I am, a magician?
Yeah.
He spoiled the fun of dying, you know.
For now, I suggest you investigate as thoroughly as possible in here. I'll do the same.
Alright, let's get to work, Susato-san. And where's my apology?
Up like that?
Please don't misunderstand me. I still have my doubts.
Where's my apology that you flipped me over? Oh.
I shall be watching you to make sure you do nothing that might disturb the crime scene. I wouldn't want you using your conjuring tricks to destroy evidence, for example.
I don't understand this character. I don't understand. I don't understand anything anymore.
I just need undeniable proof that it wasn't me.
Oh, this is gonna be a long second case.
Kazuma, come back. Let's switch with whatever the hell this woman is.
Can we switch roles, please?
Yeah.
I know, I can imagine Ryunosuke just kneels before the white tape, and he's like, Kazuma, please, can I have you back as, like, my buddy? I can't stand her. I can't. Please, give me a sign, buddy. Give me a sign.
He stares at God in the eye. Take her. Give him back.
Give him back. Can you guys do a switch?
So the rest of the episode will be solely awaiting for an apology from Susato. No, the rest of the episode is all of us All of us cringing at her character.
All of us wanting Kazuma back, I think.
Yep.
Wait, Yue, are you the same way? Because you played the game.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, would you rather have Kazuma back?
I guess I would.
Kazuma, come back!
Kazuma, please.
Well, anyway.
Actually, I have the perfect idea.
Yeah?
Let's mod the game, change her 3D model, and remove her lines.
No, well, actually, we could change the script.
The game,
Anyways.
The game's internal files are basically just right out in the open in the program files.
Let's just mod the game. Let's just mod the game. Live on stream.
Anyway, I should make a start on investigating in here. Examine everything I can. Kazuma.
Internet!
I didn't use the voice clip this time.
A bogus.
Kazuma? Is that you? What's an internet? Kazuma?
Bogus?
Kazuma, come back, please! Come back, please!
Yeah.
Wait, can you say that again? Oh no.
A bogus?
Stop with
a bogus?
Stop!
There we go.
Stop! You're crashing his internet. Stop. Man, I can't believe the first time you chatted on my stream was saying internet.
A bogus?
I can't believe he said a bogus.
Kazuma, I swear. I will avenge your death.
Okay.
I am not conversing with you.
I'm not. I know I have to, but I'm not.
No, I don't like.
What do you think this is? It looks like a broken piece of glassware.
It's a tire mark.
Whatever the thing was, it appears to have broken clean too.
It's a tire mark. He was ran over.
The glass is such a beautiful color. It looks like a cute little Netscape fastener from a kimono outfit.
Internet is as dead as Kazuma.
This hurts. Like, I only knew him for one trial, and they did this to me.
It's the bait and switch.
I'm not sure that sounds like Kazuma at all. He wouldn't have secretly carried a cute little trinket like this around with him. Would he? It'd be adorable if he was, but I don't think so. I think he carried a sword.
And the mark besides it. What is it, I wonder? It has some sort of brick-like hue.
Yo, guys, it's a wand. Yes, you're right. It is the color of brick, isn't it?
Even though I don't see anything of the same color anywhere else in the cabin.
Anyways, it's Friday.
Dear. I won't do.
I'm gonna take the trash out with me.
Okay.
What?
Oh, he said he's gonna take out the trash, so I might be gone from the stream shortly because okay, I'm not gonna make that joke. Oh, what's the matter, Susato-san?
Wait, so he's gonna take out Susato?
Whenever I'm examining things, I always find myself so focused I forget to look around properly.
Yes. That's not good.
I don't suppose you're as foolish as me in that regard. Are you, Naruhodo-san?
Yeah.
Is this tutorial? I thought I was escaping the tutorials.
I'm sure you're careful to look around using J and L, aren't you?
What?
Now, let's investigate all corners of this cabin.
Susato, look, I know I can't understand your reasoning and thinking, but what is J and L? You're like Kazuma in this case. He died before he can elaborate what those things were.
I thought we were done with the tutorial. No.
Yes, let's do that.
No. I suppose my field of vision has been rather small until now. Even though...
Don't worry, your field of vision hasn't been as small as Gregory's.
Gregory, I need you to vent, like in that hit video game Among Us.
Did Kazuma write that before he died? Looks like it's written in ink. No duh. No duh.
He must have knocked the ink pot from the desk when he collapsed on the floor. Then I suppose he wrote this message by dipping his finger in the spillage.
Wait a minute.
That's not Russian. That doesn't look Russian.
Yeah, no, I actually think
It
this
is.
is a no. Oh, it is. Oh, okay.
Is it?
Man, I was about to decipher like, oh, here we go, but alright.
Poor Kazuma-sama. No doubt he was in terrible pain. It's almost unbearable to imagine it.
I suppose he was trying to leave some kind of clue in his final moments. Was he?
Sorry, partner. But I can't read your handwriting. I can't read it. Kazuma, if you're up there, can you give me a sign of what you mean?
Yeah, writes in more Russian.
Kazuma, that doesn't help. I can't read Russian. I guess technically, I know you can write Japanese. I can read Japanese. Can't you just write that?
Writes in Japanese. No.
No.
I don't think that's Japanese, Naruhodo-san.
How does he not know that? What? He's like, wait, what?
So yeah, voice mod?
No, I think she's just taken aback by the fact that a Japanese man didn't know that Russian is actually not Japanese.
Yes. That.
Yeah.
Megan got me.
Yeah. I know
What?
you.
Then what language is it?
It pains me to admit it, but I don't know.
I
think
can
it's
read Russian
Japanese.
characters. Yo, what does it say, Ubi? What does it say?
It's
Yeah,
not
say
a
it.
foreign script I'm familiar with. What does
Wait,
it
who's
mean,
Ubi?
I wonder?
It says
Napaibo Poba.
it says L is real 2401.
Show it to me again. Oh, rip. Okay, well, after this. Oh, right, me. I've investigated thoroughly, but can't find anything out of place. All right.
All right.
Alright.
Show
Hold
us
on.
the funny.
This is literally
No,
for
that
Ubi.
means you clicked on the background.
There we go. There you go, Ubi. What does it say?
It says it says I don't speak Russian. In Russian.
Wait a minute. Mega, those last 3 letters. Yo, 6.
The sequel. He's twice as better.
Alright.
Dude, Inscription 2, let's go!
Inscription 2, let's go! Or just
Was-
DLC. Grab.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
Geralt. Oh.
Grab.
Garb.
Garbador.
Gardevoir? He was killed by Gardevoir.
Oh my gosh.
That's a very large traveling case, isn't it?
I don't think that's what I clicked, but okay. Yes, it carries a lot of memories for me.
Wait, what did you click?
Memories? What do you mean?
Susato.
You have those? I thought you were just a cold-blooded killer.
Well, that's actually how I stowed away on this vessel. I was brought on board inside that case. It's called Stowaway Life. It's hard.
Ah, yes. I see it says this way up in Japanese.
Which, in hindsight, I should have realized the foreign crewman wouldn't be able to read.
Then
I was
why did
trying-
you write Akeduna
What?
for the sign on the door?
I
He
think
said-
I
he
just
said-
wrote keep out. Right? Yeah, keep out in Japanese.
He said it in you know what? I'll let you figure that one out.
I'm bogus?
Was that actually Onoken or is that you, Mega?
What? No, that was him. He just unmuted just to say that.
I was turned over and over and over, and then I was tossed on the floor in here. It hurts. Everything hurts.
That was called...
Oh dear. Being a stowaway isn't as romantic as it sounds.
Oh,
Romantic? What?
Well, it was less painful than a Susato takedown. I think I almost broke my back.
Speaking of, I need to pay you back.
I need to pay you back.
This is where dear Kazuma-sama would have sat whenever he was writing.
Stop!
Remember when he was alive? I can't believe you killed him.
London Diary. Poor Kazuma. He didn't even make it to his destination.
Looks as though the last entry is incomplete.
Which means... what? He was in the middle of writing it when the incident happened. Happened? Ah!
Wait, hold on.
What?
So he was writing this while his friend was in the closet?
Yeah.
Yes.
So he locked him in there and he decided, you know what, I'm gonna write real quick.
Yep.
I thought in the flashback he said, wait, I gotta go somewhere, hold on, I'll BRB, and then locked him in the closet and then he died.
No, he said that it shouldn't be too long until the steward comes in to clean the cabin. So that's why he shoved Ryunosuke into the wardrobe.
You're right. Okay, I thought he was like leaving or something. Never mind.
Let's see what it says. It could be a valuable clue.
Ta! That's out of the question.
What?
This woman.
Susato, what the heck? Girl, I'm investigating like you wanted. Like we wanted. What is your problem?
After I break these cuffs, I'm gonna break you next.
What?
Kazuma-sama may have departed this world, but you must not read his private thoughts.
What is wrong with you?
Susato? I got three questions for you, okay? You ready? Well, I'm on the ground.
Why? Why? And why?
No. One. You see the handwriting on the ground, right? Please answer me, Susato. Please don't ignore me for right now. Okay, great. You see the handwriting in the book. I'm not asking what it says. You just see the handwriting in the book, right?
Yes.
Third and final question. Do they look the same?
Yes.
I love how this one sailor is
Unlike
standing
you,
there
he decided to write it in a language that the crew members can understand.
All right, that's it, Susato. I'm done with you.
Susato, just because you write in another language, I don't think her handwriting fully changes.
Are you sure about that?
But what if it's something important, something relevant to the case?
Oh yeah, okay.
Can I drag this woman by the hand and yeet her into the ocean,
all right.
please?
I won't rate it. I just think the handwriting is, different.
Poor Kazuma-sama.
Or Ryunosuke, who have to deal with you.
I don't like
Kazuma had it easy, he's dead.
either. But in this case, isn't the need for clues more important?
She better not be the companion for the rest of the game.
Oh,
she will be. She is. No, I can tell you she is.
No! I hate her. I hate her.
Really fun.
It's some 2 weeks since we set sail from Japan. Have you really been living in that wardrobe the entire time, Naruhodo-san?
I think living isn't quite the right description.
Oh, no, I suppose not. Although it must have been rather exciting making this voyage in your own secret hideout.
The trouble was, I never knew when a member of the crew might come in.
Or when my own friend would flip me over for no reason.
I did basically have to live in the wardrobe and be protected from any dangers like random sailors flipping me over.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Yeah.
And last night was no exception. And this morning was also no exception, I guess.
Why?
But because of that, you had no idea what was happening out here in the cabin.
Yeah. Yeah,
No.
imagine that. Yeah. I said that like 50 times.
No, sadly not. Alright.
I don't like
Yo!
it. I'm not gonna lie. Vents!
I think that's some kind of opening for a ventilator.
A
hole through which fresh air can circulate into the cabin.
Isn't that a little odd?
Wait, I see
What do you
someone
mean?
in there.
Well, this ventilator. if that's what it is. It looks like it must connect to the next door cabin.
This sounds like there's a dog outside.
There's a dog in the vent. The dog is venting.
A dog?
Bro.
Yes, it would appear to. You're right.
But if its purpose is to allow fresh air into the room, surely it should be connected to the outside.
That's true.
Yo, Susato, crazy thought. Maybe the killer is the next door cabin mate.
Maybe the killer is the vent.
Perhaps it's so that rain and spray don't find their way in when the seas are rough, or something like that.
I suppose. Maybe that's it. I don't think
quick.
so. What the heck?
Toss me in there. What is that?
It's a swooper! I knew it!
You just appeared out of nowhere. You're like, Pom, I'm gonna be like this now.
What the hell?
Who's that? He literally was not there a minute ago. As far as I can
Kazuma.
tell, it looks like he might be European.
How can you tell?
I don't know.
Someone else wants to take Susato.
Yeah.
I'll take this guy.
Oh, how did he?
So bad. Like, Ono doesn't have anybody.
I'm just watching patiently until our old man shows up.
Patiently until...
You've noticed the man too, have you? I've no idea who he is or how he got in here. But he looks suspicious. And tall. Suspiciously tall.
I hate tall.
Yo, are you like 7 feet?
Adoldo-san, don't tell me! Do you really not know who that is?
Nope.
Bruh, I was in a closet my entire life.
Well, no. I don't have any foreign friends or acquaintances at all. Kazuma was literally my only friend.
And he's dead.
And he's dead now.
Yeah. And you keep flipping me over. I'm not over that.
You keep flipping me over, and you keep telling me that I'm the one that killed him when I gave you proof, and you're like, nah, you probably are like, use some conjuring trick. Like,
Conjuring.
Sato. Shut up.
It doesn't look like I've ever did this.
I wonder what's down here.
He doesn't look like a member of the crew. There's something very unusual about him. And is he investigating Kazuma's desk? Or is he just playing on it? I can't tell.
Well, in that case, we simply must talk with him!
You talk to him.
Yeah, you flip him. See what happens.
Yes.
Am I just imagining it, or does Susato-san look almost uncontrollably excited?
Her face has been the same.
Hey, Susato, this guy is reading Kazuma's diary. I think you should flip him over.
I think you should.
You'll call heads and tails before.
By the way, I expect that you've noticed already, but just in case, if you press spacebar on people when they're in the crosshairs, you can converse with them.
Oh my gosh, Susato. Alright. I'll get that suspiciously tall gentleman in my sight. See what he has to say for himself.
Oh, please do!
Dogs aren't pleased.
Got it.
Perhaps I should see what this Russian crewman makes of the scene of the crime, because I guess Susato really likes him.
There's a lot of dogs on this boat.
Yeah, so many dogs. Excuse me.
Oh yeah, that's me, isn't it? What?
I was wondering how it's going. The investigation, I mean.
What is investigación? Grandmother told me Japanese people do not make jokes. But it's not true, I see.
Sorry?
You could even know asking an investigator for information about his crime. Very funny.
Oh, it wasn't supposed to be a joke.
He doesn't appear to be laughing either. He's convinced you're guilty.
Might have useful information, though. I have to keep trying.
So, last night, did you notice anything out of the ordinary at all? Other than my existence?
Niet. Of course not. Now back to corner of room and make silent.
That is a lie.
I say no more to you.
Did I hit a nerve? Just for a minute there. He seemed a little flustered.
Ugh, I still
I'm
feel
doing
it.
everything.
That's Kazuma-sama's precious sword. He never went anywhere without it.
Yes. He was always saying that a Japanese man's katana is his soul.
So he's still alive. It's right there.
I believe he had to work very hard to convince the government to allow him to bring it on this trip.
I suppose that shows just how important it was to him.
And now he's gone. I'm not ready to let his spirit go just yet.
Wait, is that a
Bon.
bone? That's my dinner from last night. A roast chicken. It was very tasty.
Yummy.
Yes,
Fun-
it was very delicious, wasn't it?
Fun
Criminal.
fact, I don't like roasted chicken.
What?
Bro.
But did you eat it on the floor here?
I'm not a dog, Susato-san. I ate it at the table, of course. That looks destroyed.
Which begs the question of when and how the plate ended up on the floor.
When she flipped you over, of course.
But Kazuma-sama didn't like chicken at all, did he?
No, that's right. So he didn't touch it. Which meant all the more for me.
Oh no! Does that mean poor Kazuma-sama spent his last night on this earth with an empty belly?
Yeah.
Not my problem.
It's just too horrible.
Susato,
I'm
I
sorry.
could go. I'm a college student. I could go on an empty belly, no problem.
Boo-hoo.
So
I'm
please,
sorry
boo-hoo.
that... Boo-hoo. I'm sorry that you don't like that he was on an empty belly as you flipped me over for the 50th time. I've ran out
This
of
time it's
sympathy,
just a
I'm sorry.
command grab.
You command
It's a command grab. You can't block it, you just accept fate. And eat the mix-up, which is another command grab.
I'm really not a huge fan of this character, not gonna lie.
Alright, am I
You
good?
don't
Am
like
I alive?
breakfast.
Quit crashing, 9!
Did it crash again?
What?
No.
Okay,
No.
Bogus.
we're good.
Bogus?
Ugh,
A
I
bogus?
suddenly have a guilty conscience.
A bogus?
and a Stop!
Yo, was that a knife?
There's nothing on this table at all. The plates and cutlery are all over the floor for some reason.
Yes, it's strange. Last night when I went to sleep, I'm sure everything was still. No, wait a minute.
What is it?
That's funny. I can't seem to remember anything about what happened after dinner at all.
So then perhaps you are responsible for what happened to Kazuma-sama!
I'm going to punch
read
you.
the room.
No, Susato, no, come on. Don't make me. Oh, you can use the mouse wheel. Yes, I'm doing. All right. After this, I'll actually talk to Sherlock. Those are the rules of passage for aboard the
SS Booty.
boat. The boat.
The SS boat.
It's essentially a list of requests from the captain to all passengers on board.
Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden.
Don't you dare call him a pet.
Are you looking at me like I'm a pet?
She's going to call him a pet.
What? Why are you staring at me?
Yeah, she's going to. She's going to.
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking.
What?
Oh, you
What
think?
were you
And I will throw you.
Are you more of a dangerous object or a pet?
I knew it!
Oh my god.
I knew it.
I can't decide.
You know, at this point, I wouldn't even care. I just leave the room and be like, no, forget it. I'm done.
no.
You know what? I'm going. Where are you going? I'm just gonna... Look, this Russian sailor said that they were gonna walk me off the plank. No worries. I'll just do it myself. It's okay.
The Russian
I'm
man
done.
the Russian man that said I was a joke has been nicer to me than you.
True.
Well, one thing's for sure. Either way, I wasn't supposed to be in there. Here.
Here.
Alright, I'm
wherever you
talking
are.
to the guy.
Ugh. I've been sitting here for 5
Literally
hours.
us this whole time.
Fun fact, I didn't press the space bar, so take that, Susato. Excuse me.
Checkmate, atheist.
Excuse me, do you have a moment? Okay, the one thing I
Yes.
want, I want British. I want the British accent here.
Oh, yes, quite.
British. Do you understand?
Indubitably, my dear Watson. Shh. This is a credible point. I can't speak, apparently.
Words.
First, I gotta speak English, and then I can speak British. This is a critical point in my investigation. Yes, quite. Yes. And that's it. That's all we get from him.
Maybe I should leave him alone. He seems a little unfriendly.
Yes, perhaps that would be for the best.
Cool.
And he's gone. Oh! Jump scare.
You know, I can imagine. He's like, jump scare.
Sherlock Holmes jump scare. Urgh. Greetings. I hope I haven't kept you long.
He's gonna be at Five Nights at Freddy's after that.
5 Nights at Sherlock's.
What exactly were you doing on Kazuma's desk just now?
Yes, quite. Easily.
The hell?
Ah, I see. Fascinating.
Sorry? What do you see?
Feels like he's looking right through me. He's staring into my soul.
Oh, yes. Everything is clear now. Yes. Yes. Train of reasoning has run its course. My deductions have crystallized.
Why you Russian?
What? Oh, have I been going into Russian again? Ah! That's the only accent I can do.
Has run its course. My deductions have been crystallized.
Alright, but I don't know if you should take Susato and Sherlock, though.
Someone else can take Susato if they want.
I'm not touching Susato with a 10-foot pole.
Well,
I don't want to hang myself just yet.
Man, everyone here is. Oh, do you guys? No, I shouldn't take Susato because I have Rinosuke.
I know.
Nobody
I have the
voices
perfect idea. Let her have no voice.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Just
well, no, she should have a voice.
No.
Fine,
not at this time of age.
Fine, I'll voice her. I'll voice her.
No, nobody
UA,
voices
go
her.
for it.
Nobody
for it.
voices her.
You have been in Afghanistan, I perceive, and just recently returned, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Afghanistan.
Sorry? What?
And now, whilst venturing toward foreign climes, you find yourself in a most troubling predicament.
Oh!
Well, that's true at least.
But how?
How the deuce did I know that, perhaps? It was really a most elementary deduction, hardly worth explaining.
Have you perhaps managed to deduce anything else? This is British.
But of course! A great many things. There is no mystery, my dear madam. For example, you have fled your native land of Russia, being, as you are, a merciless revolutionary.
What the heck?
You leave 16 victims of assassination in your wake, and now travel to England to blow up the Crystal Tower.
What, do you think he's Jack the Ripper?
And when the beribboned occupant of this very copper discovered your identity, you ended his life too.
Command grab.
Yep.
When I eventually make the highlight reel of this whole series, I'm gonna add the GIF of what I sent.
You make highlight reels?
I can. I know how to do it. I just haven't.
You know what? I'll give this guy credit. He's more on the
I
mark
believe that
than-
summarizes the facts beautifully.
He's more on the mark than Susato.
You know,
Yeah.
No need to hide the truth now. Nothing deceives these eyes.
Except itself.
How do I put this lightly to him?
No.
Just to be clear, you are talking about me, are you?
Oh.
Certainly I am.
Okay, I try to give you an out. Okay.
Do you see another in his cabin who fits the bill? A Russian assassin with 16 victims to his name.
That guy.
Yeah.
That guy.
I don't even see one person who fits the bill.
So it's true. It was you who did this to Kazuma.
Oh my god. Yo, Mega? Mega, can I have the gun, please?
You want the what? The gun? Oh yeah,
Yes.
sure.
You know, hold on. I need to go on the bed.
Thank you.
I'm gonna curl on the bed. Just, yeah. And
Do you like my violin skills?
That's not even a violin sound effect,
okay, that
though.
made me feel better, alright?
But it's close enough.
That made me feel better. Man,
Oh my
I
God.
can't not imagine Sherlock just doing that. It's so good. Okay. What? And you're plotting a revolution too?
Oh my god,
It's
woman.
shameful behavior, Naruto-san. Absolutely wicked. Oh. Listen, there's no way. Yeah!
Oh my god.
3.
How many times is that? 5?
3.
3.
Now, explain yourself. Tell me everything. This is British. This isn't Japanese. I forgot what that sounds like.
Well,
It's tricky, isn't it? It's tricky, isn't it?
She would have learned English through a British professor. So
Alright, great. This is
it's
ridiculous.
actually pretty accurate.
Awesome.
I can
Can
actually
I
do an
rather kick this
Australian
woman
accent.
now?
I can do better Australian than I can do British.
How could you
Do
do it?
Australians even have accent?
For pity's
Australians,
sake,
yeah.
open your eyes. I'm not a Russian revolutionary, obviously. I'm not even from Russia. I'm
Do I look
going to England from Japan. We were there. We were both in Japan. Okay,
You
Susanna?
literally watched the case.
You watched it. You gave me the book. I don't remember that. Okay.
I don't remember that.
Oh, forgive me. And as for you, dude. As for you, what kind of deduction was that? You were just saying the first thing that came into your head.
Ah, but was I not right? Whilst venturing towards foreign climes, you do find yourself in a most troubling predicament. Do you not?
Well, yes, maybe. That part
Maybe.
is true.
Ha! There you have it. You see? What do you make of that?
Well,
Christ, I
to
want
be
punch him as well
honest,
now.
this ship is en route to England, and I'm in handcuffs at the scene of a murder. So, I'm not really sure you could call it deduction. It's more plain observation.
Indeed. An observation, my dear boy, is a basis of all deduction. My method is founded upon the observation of trifles, you see. I announce my findings with a brassy certitude. And more often than not, I'm right.
Ah, I don't think you introduced yourself. Who are you?
Ah, my apologies. How remiss of me.
I am Saint Peter.
I am none other than the greatest detective of the century, known to men and women the world over. The inimitable Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, I see. So he's the Chinese Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
No, this is legitimately Sherlock Holmes from
I
Britain.
see Sherlock Holmes.
Copyright reasons.
That's why he's Chinese now.
No? Wait, pause. Oh no,
Yeah?
this is in Japan.
He's saying
I
he's a
know.
Chinese bootleg. That's what he's
Okay,
trying to say.
okay, let me give you the TLDR of it. Everything of Arthur Conan Doyle's works is
Public domain.
public domain in Japan. However, in the West, everything post World War I is still copyrighted, and for whatever reason, they can't use Sherlock's name in here. Despite it's probably because this game references a few of the post World War I stories.
It's weird, yeah. So Sherlock Holmes is simultaneously public domain and not at all, because like half the books were written after World War.
Then in that case, why isn't
One?
Superman named Special Man instead?
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't make them.
So, it's really you. The actual Sherlock Holmes?
It's weird.
The very same. The inimitable, actual Sherlock Holmes.
Oh,
Nope.
then I must have been mistaken. I wanted Sherlock Holmes. I've never heard of Sherlock Holmes before.
Damn it.
Yeah, who that? New phone, who this?
Do you know this man, Susato-san? The most famous detective in the world. Naruhodo-san. Of course I do. There's nobody who hasn't heard of him. And I'm so ashamed that you have no idea who he is. I mean, well,
She literally found
Sherlock
out about
Holmes.
it.
I don't know who Sherlock Holmes is.
What planet I have been living on then?
We must ask him what he has deduced. He will have worked out the entire case already, I'm sure.
Really? Why do I feel uneasy about this?
Aha, it's me,
Hello,
Sherlock
sir.
Holmes. Hello.
So, you're a great detective, are you? Sorry, what was your name again?
Sherlock Holmes, my dear boy.
Oh boy.
Indeed, I am none other than the one and only Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, I see. You're German? Sherlock? Sherlock? Okay, I don't know. It's Sherlock.
Herlock.
Herlock.
That's a pun, German pun.
No, I have no hair. I mean, I have hair. Please, call me Holmes. You can read all about my exploits in this exciting London publication.
Bruh.
Oh yes, Rand's magazine, full of wonderful short stories and interesting articles from Great Britain. I never miss an issue. I have it sent from England especially. Yes, here it is. The Adventures of, it says Sherlock Holmes. Wait,
It's Sherlock Holmes, but spelled
Holmes.
wrong.
It says Sherlock Holmes though, and you're saying you're Sherlock Holmes.
Indeed.
They
That's
misspelled my name.
sauce.
I don't know why, but they just keep misspelling my name. It's very weird.
So, you're the protagonist in a series of short stories then.
Indeed, I am.
And you've read so many of your own stories, you've started to think you really are a detective?
Ow.
Make no mistake, I'm not the poor, deluded fellow you take me for.
Are you sure?
Your inference is backwards.
Backward?
My trusted biographer records my greatest detecting achievements and chronicles them in the magazine.
You have a biographer, do you?
Doesn't everyone? Mine goes by the name of Dr. Watson, presently keeping shop in London.
Dr. Watson?
Watson.
I must
Dr.
say, thanks to
Watson?
that publication, I've been fantastically busy of late. Why? This very moment I'm returning from Asia, having solved the mystery of a cursed royal crown.
Really? Can't work out whether I should take this man seriously or not.
Deduction, you see, is to me a science, logical reasoning in its purest form.
Dr. Wilson, yeah, because Watson is not in public domain apparently.
Which
Huh.
I don't get.
A science?
What science? Really?
Wait, guys.
The astute observer notices even the most subtle of reactions in this subject.
Yo, guys, wait, I just thought of a cruel thing.
What?
Say it.
So, notice who isn't here, alright? When they come in
Kazuma.
here, they're taking Susato.
Lozzu?
I do one. I do one.
That sounds like a fitting punishment.
Yeah, he joined the call
A
earlier.
furtive glance, a twitch of a muscle, a slight inclination of the posture.
Who joined, Picaro?
Lozzu joined and then left.
That's why I said, yo, join the call.
Whee!
Fingernails, arm sleeves, furs in the skin, all of these things are data.
Data, I love
Right.
I love delicious data.
And the trained logician makes deductions from this data in the blink of an eye.
Nah.
The ultimate conclusion is, without fail, the truth. As I demonstrated only for a few short moments ago.
How can he look me in the eye and claim that?
Easily.
So you see, I have a turn both for observation and for deduction. And fame. That is what makes me the one and only Sherlock Holmes.
Susato? Yes? Are you sure it's Sherlock or Herlock that you know? I mean, I've only heard of Herlock, but I think it's close enough for Sherlock, isn't it?
Nine, do you want me to take Ryunosuke?
No. Oh.
Okay. Alright.
You all had your chance with Ryunosuke. Case 1. It's mine.
No, we didn't. I don't think we had a chance.
Yeah, you guys said, yeah, you're gonna be Ryunosuke because you're the one who's streaming this. So, alright.
Yeah.
But did we? I don't remember that.
Yes, actually.
Have you managed to deduce anything about this particular case yet?
No. Have I managed to deduce anything, my dear fellow?
My dear fellow.
Who do you suppose discovered the culprit in his most cunning hiding place? That's right! It was none other than the great detective before you now, Mr. Sherlock Holmes!
Oh, crazy. What if I give you the exact same question? Oh, no. Let me test your deductive skills, okay? Mr. Sherlock Holmes, I have a question for you.
Yes,
right?
my dear boy. What is it?
Okay, that's not the question. Question is, so when you found me...
Yes?
You found me in the closet. Was there a piece of paper on it?
Yes. Yes, indubitably so, my dear boy.
Okay, so... if I was the culprit, like you're deducing here... Because, look, let's get rid of the... Let's do a subtraction of, like, 1,000 words right now, alright?
Mm-hmm.
You think I did.
I'm listening.
Obviously with these handcuffs. So, if I actually did it, how would the paper still be on the door? Go ahead, you genius. Go ahead, you genius. You genius detective, explain me that.
SherlockHolmes.exe no longer working.
Bruh.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, if you can't tell by now, I'm very terrible at doing improv bits.
That's why I'm here.
It's okay, dude. You got this. Just say what comes to mind, I guess. I don't know.
Try.
In other words, he's an idiot.
Wow.
I'm in these now because of him.
Sherlock Holmes.exe is apparently a link. Don't click that. That was a joke.
My favorite website extension. .exe. Thanks, Twitch.
Yo, Twitch. When I became anxious about Kazuma-sama this morning, I summoned all the crew members to force the cabin door open.
And I concealed myself amongst their number, gaining entry to the scene of the crime. Yes! Luckily for everyone, the great detective, Sherlock Holmes, was on board! And the handcuffs seemed to be an excellent fit, Mr. Naruhodo.
Exactly.
Don't try to break those
handcuffs. The very moment I laid eyes on the scene, 2 facts were immediately apparent to me.
Oh, really? 2 facts, you say?
Fact 1, you're guilty. Fact 2, you're also guilty.
Alright, then answer my question. I'm still waiting on my question. Give me an answer. Well, obviously, it was conjuring magic. That makes sense. But that does make sense. I will punch you.
That makes sense.
Mr. Holmes.
I agree with that.
There is no dot after Mr. Grammatical error. How dare they?
Wow. Wow.
That's the British way of writing prefixes, actually.
Okay, I'm sorry then. Mr.
No.
Mr. Holmes, tell us, please. What 2 facts were apparent to you when you came into this cabin this morning?
Oh, my dear boy, isn't it obvious? You're guilty.
Ah, yes. But first, let us be precise. The 2 facts in question were immediately apparent to me.
Fact 1. You're guilty. Fact 2.
Yes.
You're
guilty. I understand. But what were they? Oh gosh. Oh no.
Did you click the link?
Yes, I clicked the link.
Bye.
I'm just trying to get rid of the thing. How do I do? I can only ban you and time you out.
Oh, come on.
Bruh.
Hello, Crypto Clips. How you doing? First stream here today. Hey. All right. How do I not ban you, but get rid of the thing?
How do I not ban you?
How do I not do that? Because I can only reply to you. man, how do I be a Twitch mod?
Mod me.
Oh
Spam the
no,
chat.
I broke it.
I'll do it. Mod me.
Spam the chat.
I broke it.
Mod me.
I broke it.
Spam the chat.
Guys. Guys, put an F in the chat for...
Guys,
You know.
don't click the link.
F.
There you go. There's my word. Don't click the link because I'm stupid. I don't know how to get rid of it.
F in the chat for
F in
Nine's
the
mod
chat.
powers.
Okay, just press a bunch of Fs. You know what? Go for it. It's cool. You guys can spam my chat. It's alright.
Hey, let me get into that train. Hold up. Twitch.tv/Suyasora. Let's go.
Yes, yes, I understand. But what were they?
Allow me to elucidate. The two facts that I deduced from a mere momentary glance at the scene of the crime were as follows. Number 1, you were guilty.
And number 2, you're
Cabin was
guilty.
locked within. Preventing escape of the culprit out of the question. Number 2, you're guilty. The victim was Russian and killed following a dispute with an acquaintance.
Alright, I could actually disprove 2 of these. Number 1, you see that lock? I think it's broken. Number 2, you see that book?
Because the sailors forced it open, discovering the crime scene. It was locked
Crazy
beforehand.
thought.
Obviously.
What if it actually was not locked and you guys
There is
pretended
no
it
other
was
option,
locked?
my dear boy. You're guilty. We're gonna throw you overboard.
Alright, fine. You know what? Fine. Number 2.
We're gonna feed you
you're
to the
saying...
Kraken.
Oh wait, did you read the number 2 yet?
Number 2, the victim was Russian and killed following a dispute with an acquaintance.
Great. You see that book over there? On the desk?
Oh, yes.
That's the victim's.
No, it's yours. I looked at it as your handwriting on it.
You don't even know what my handwriting looks like.
I know your handwriting. You wrote it in Russian.
Where?
I
Tell
know
me.
Russian when I see it, my dear boy. And you're clearly Russian.
Okay, then what's on the floor?
That's Japanese, my dear boy.
Susato!
Only a college student can have such poor handwriting.
Yeah.
Susato.
Jesus.
Susato,
My dear boy.
please. You can't like this, please. What do you mean, Naruhodo? It makes perfect sense. You have to be the culprit.
My dear boy, no need to be hysterical. All you did was murder a man.
I'm about to murder 5 people in 2 seconds. I'll admit it straight up, but I'm taking you two with me. Hold on. Hold on, Mr. Holmes. What made you think the victim was Russian?
Well, isn't it obvious?
Observe the dying message left by the victim on the floor.
I'm gonna punch the wall.
Garderobe. That is the Russian word for wardrobe.
Bruh.
Garderobe?
Guarderobe? Garderobe?
Garderobe.
I see.
You really think?
Knight's having a breakdown over there.
This game is killing me. We're only on keys too.
They were Russian, all right. Russian to an early grave.
Okay, calm down.
I like that one.
Alright, I'm
Oh
calm
my
now.
God.
Alright, I'm calm. Do you really think Kazuma-sama could have left a dying message in Russian? No.
Yes.
In their final moments, many find their native tongue filling their head. For this young man, Russian.
He's from Japan.
No. I know the
Kazuma
Russians.
was Russian. Was he? This man
dear
is
boy.
gaslighting me.
My boy, Russians always use katanas. Everyone
Initially, I
knows.
considered Garderobe may be the name of the killer, a certain Robert Guard, perhaps. But in the interest of thoroughness, I decided it would be wrong not to look inside the wardrobe there at least.
Where you found Mr. Where you...
Naruto.
Oh no.
Sleeping
Mr.
sound.
Naruto.
Quite so.
Naruto.
I found you, the renowned Russian revolutionary killer.
This is killing me. Why is it? I don't get it. I don't
You
get
look
it.
Russian.
I observed that you are wearing the same attire as the victim. In other words, you were acquainted. And if my memory serves, that outfit is a traditional dress of the Russian people.
Obviously.
Christ.
Dubiously, my dear boy.
Wait, hold up. Did my man actually mistake a whole freaking culture rather than just the people?
Yes.
Have you
Jesus.
heard of the humble game? Have you heard of the humble game known as Among Us, my dear Mr. Naruto?
No.
Among Us.
No, not you two. Not you two, Holmes. Not you two. And I like, he goes
Among
into his
Us?
ear. Well, you
Among
see, my
Us?
dear boy, Among
Among
Us is a
Us?
game where you are vent and you become sus. So, of course, you are sus here. You are the
My dear
imposter.
boy, we found you in the vents.
While people
Fess
have a
up.
mental breakdown here, I gotta grab myself another drink.
Why are you having a mental breakdown? Fine, I'll continue. Watch.
I'll be
I got my
Sherlock.
drink right here. Let me send you guys a picture of it.
Is it a protein shake?
No, it's worse. Way worse.
Is it
Worse. Is it
it's
green?
worse? Is it water?
It's red. I'll tell you that much
It's
for
blood.
free.
Ah, yes, my favorite.
No, but it will make something bleed.
My eyes.
Is it bleach?
No.
Bleach isn't red.
Not with that attitude.
Well,
You can put
Fair.
red food coloring in it, and bam, red bleach.
Red bleach.
yes, my favorite combination.
Blood and bleach.
Red flavored bleach. Mm.
Oh, school uniforms are the traditional dress of the Russian people?
I'm back.
I
Bleach,
had no idea.
bleach
Oh,
flavored
I
red.
know.
I took a photograph of the
Wait.
victim in the message. Then I might analyze it for possible hidden details.
Wait,
Wait.
and
Got it.
and
That's
I
my
had
drink.
no idea a detective could get something so wrong.
What is that?
That is spice. A whole 1 liter bottle of it.
What are you drinking?
A bottle of spice?
Yes,
Why?
pepper. Because
I want that.
I am drinking Adderall.
I'm drinking a glass of Adderall.
You know, I'll admit this. I'm drinking water right now, but I think very soon I'm gonna go to another room just to put something else in the water and make sure that this is my last stream ever.
Don't say that.
Don't say that.
Don't say it.
Don't say
My
it.
last stream for a day. Ha 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 ha. Because get it? Because Genshin Saturday is tomorrow.
Terms of service.
What do you mean? I'm saying for tomorrow. For my Genshin stream, y'all should be there.
Terms of
There's
service.
there's like 8 of you right now.
Terms
Sure,
of service.
something me.
What do you mean terms of service? I'm advertising my channel on my channel. I can't do that.
No,
Is that
terms
a-
of service. You can't do that. Terms of service.
I can't do that.
Terms of
I
service.
can't promote my stream
This.
on my own stream.
Terms of service.
Jesus.
This.
This was taken immediately after the young man was discovered, before the body was removed.
Yes. Kazuma had already been taken away when I woke up. The first time I've actually seen him like this.
He looks pretty dead.
Are you alright, Mr. Naruto?
No.
Oh, no. Thank you. I'm not, actually. The photograph of this crime scene has been entered into the court record. Don't. I like the don't. Watch me. Mr. Holmes. Mom. Breathing is also against terms of service.
Yeah. No, terms of
Yeah.
service. Terms
Sorry.
of service.
Sorry.
Terms of service.
Terms of service.
Terms of service.
Can I ask you
Bogus.
something, Mr. Holmes?
No, what's pray tell?
Wait.
What, pray?
You mentioned Russia before as well, didn't you? You
Yeah,
know,
what's Russia?
when you said I was a fearsome revolutionary fleeing from Russia and all that.
Ah, yes, the train of reasoning that led me to the truth.
Please, I'd love to hear it. Would you mind explaining that train of reasoning to me? Do you think? Please?
Konechno! Konechna! Certainly, if it interests you.
I have no idea what that means, but continue.
How many times?
Of course.
Not.
I'm not Russian. I'm not Russian. And I don't speak Russian.
Russian is against terms of service.
Oh, gotta go have fun. Have fun, homies, or should I say homies? Hey.
Have fun, homies.
See ya, Ubi. Thank you for coming. Can we talk about your deduction before? The things you concluded about me, I mean?
Ah, the now famously accurate troubling predicament you find yourself in?
Yes. Actually, it was the other details that I was more hoping to discuss. You know, the merciless Russian revolutionary and assassin of 16 part.
Ah, yes, the more sordid details. It was a fairly commonplace deduction.
Oh, please!
Here we have this morning's paper. The main headline reads, Revolutionary villain Bolshevik flees Russia via Shanghai.
Looks exactly like him. It looks exactly like you, my dear boy.
You're right! I see the perfect resemblance!
I'm original.
You two make me want to just accept this guilt. Just
Rienosuke.exe has stopped working.
You guys just make me want to accept this, so I could just get away from this.
That's a nice hat. And glasses.
This vessel made a port call at Shanghai yesterday, and last night the young Russian was murdered.
Ugh.
Since when was Kazuma Russian?
It sounds like Mr. Sholmes has concluded he was Russian because of what Kazuma-sama wrote on the floor.
It was a simple act of reasoning to realize that the culprit of this crime was the same merciless revolutionary.
Sure.
One who would kill the very man who helped him to escape after his true identity was discovered.
Sure.
Look.
Sure.
Yes, you, villain Bolshevik.
That ain't my name. No. How could it be me? I don't look anything like this man. Just look at his face. Look at the glasses. I don't like that.
You just tiny little glasses.
Mustache. I don't have that.
Spectacles. That's
Well,
what those are
you
called.
are fierce and revolutionary after all. Therefore, you have no doubt learned to revolutionize your appearance as well.
Wow.
Oh, please.
And, I might add, your name does not appear on the ship's passenger list. Need I say more?
I want to retire.
This game is exhausting me.
In the Scarlet Study translation, he would have said, maybe you revolutionize your face.
Well, that's because I am a stowaway. That isn't deniable, actually.
What about the other details? The 16 victims of assassination and blowing up the Crystal Tower?
The Crystal Skull?
Ah, yes. The journalist clearly interviewed the man and printed all those particulars in the article. The deeds the man has perpetrated thus far, and those he is plotting. Yes, everything about this revolutionary Bolshevik was included. There could be no mistake.
Do revolutionaries usually agree to interviews with newspaper reporters, I wonder? And what about the part where you said I was just returning from Afghanistan? Please, I have to know.
Also quite clearly stated here in this article. Bolshevik has recently returned after a period of subversive activities in a war-torn region of Afghanistan. Pardon me, I need a drink.
Where even is it
You
anyway?
can have some of mine.
This Afghanistan place. Where even is that?
I'll take your spice drink.
Here,
It's not a
take
drink,
the paper
it's
for
bigger,
yourself.
just
It's a little memento of this great deduction.
Oh, thank you.
I've absorbed all that is of interest to me within its pages, but I see no rubbish bin nearby.
So you called me a rubbish bin. The article about the
bin.
revolutionary has been added into the court record, or entered. I do not care.
And you may find the article on the back page of interest as well.
On the back?
Cast your eye over it sometime if that interest takes you, though you may need someone to interpret.
This is interesting. Have you found something relevant, Naruhodo-san? Well,
No.
no, I mean, it looks like it might be interesting. I can't read a single word, I'm afraid. No, nor can I. But look at this picture. Perhaps it's about a beautiful young Russian princess, do you think? She is very pretty, isn't she? I suppose you enjoy reading articles like this, do you? I don't know. Can you read the words? I can't read them. I don't know about you, but when there's books and newspapers that I can't read, I usually don't bother.
I can't read English. I mean Russian. I mean whatever this is.
I'm glad you've noticed this article.
You told me just how to look at it, dude.
Allow me to give you a short summary of its contents.
Wait,
Why do I doubt
might
the
I just say that the
credibility
voice
of
he gives sounds
this
very gentle. Don't take it
summary?
personal. I actually love it. Also, rubbish. Thank you. I really try. Oh, thank you.
He pops up everywhere, this Mr. Holmes.
It's about the disappearance of a young lady last night. Renowned prima ballerina of the Novovich Ballet disappears from Shanghai. During a performance in Shanghai, the famous dancer was reported missing. She is, of course, the talented young Nikolina Pavlova.
Why are Russian names so hard to remember?
It would appear that the woman was in costume when she was found to be missing from her dressing room, wearing the diamond tiara you see pictured, which is worth some 20,000 rubles.
Oh.
Rubles.
How much is 20,000 rubles? I have no idea, but I'm quite sure it must be an unbelievable sum of money.
Misato's eyes are shining like diamonds themselves. I swear, I hate my life.
The tiara is a property of the Novovich Ballet. It would seem the director is beside herself with worry.
Yes, I'm not surprised.
The company is most anxious to recover both Miss Pavlova and the valuable tiara. They've requested international assistance at all ports with sailors to Great Britain.
Could this be another case of a Russian fleeing his or her country? It does seem to be the Russian thing to do, apparently.
They're just rushing out of there.
I'm not even going to dignify that with a response, Mr. Naruhodo. The article about the ballerina has been entered into the court record.
Bro, what's her problem?
I don't know.
It's all written in Russian. I couldn't help to read it, even though we just read it. I suppose it wouldn't hurt just to glance at the article. Maybe there's maybe a picture or two. All right, I already did that.
Before we started talking, you were examining Kazuma's desk, weren't you?
Kazuma? Ah, yes, the victim.
Did you notice anything useful? Anything at all? Like, what did his diary say? Susato.
Observe for a moment the desktop of the victim.
Let's see. T's
We see
spilled.
that the victim was engaged in penning some text.
London diary. Kazuma's keeping notes of the trip. But I don't think you should read his private writings. It could upset people. Like me.
Yeah, certain people.
Tragic.
Tragic? Anyways.
So
And
black.
something you ought to perhaps elucidate before the act of reading.
You mean you've read it already?
It is my business to know what other people do not. Yes, believe it or not, I know a smattering of Japanese.
Oh, I see.
Oh, you're about to know what a Susato takedown is. Get him, Susato!
He just punches her.
Susato? Susato-san? Aren't you going to throw the detective with one of your trademark takedowns?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Naruhodo-san. What on earth do you mean?
This girl is so based. Oh my god.
That's it. I'm leaving. I can't stand this character. I can't stand this
Gunshots,
character.
please.
Bye, guys. I can't do this anymore.
Hand the gun first.
You know, I had a feeling the second he said he read the diary, I'm like, oh yes, Naruhodo's gonna be like, oh yeah, Susato's gonna, hoping the Susato flips him, but she's not gonna flip him.
Kairi.
Life is so unfair.
I want to go to bed.
Anyway, to return to the matter at hand, namely this diary belonged to the victim. It would appear that the final sentence is incomplete, as if the author were cut short. Tell me, what is the nature of the writing? Pray be precise as to details.
Oh, but I thought you knew Japanese.
A smattering, dear boy, a smattering. Sayonara, bonsai, mikado. Nado, nado. I trust you're suitably impressed. I would say I know harakiri.
Oh my god. Can you also commit? Can you at least commit seppuku?
But this diary is littered with complicated-looking characters, of which I can rate precisely none.
So what was all that showing off about before then?
If you would be so kind as to show me, I would be happy to read it to you, Mr. Holmes.
I'm much obliged, my dear madam.
The final entry here is Kazuma-sama's diary consists of just 2 short sentences. The first reads, Susato?
What is this writing? What is going on?
No, it's very wrong to read his notes. Literally reading them.
My, you've upset the dogs right now.
Okay. Alright, I'm ready. 1:23 a.m. I can hear a faint whistling sound. A whistling sound?
These are very deep waters. Pray, go on.
The second sentence reads, 1:35 a.m. But looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator's griddle. A speckled band? What on earth does that mean? I have no idea. I've never heard that expression before, but guess what? It said griddle. It said griddle. So it's the vent.
Grill. The ventilator grill, you say? The man was presumably referring to the lattice on the wall, which connects to the adjoining cabin.
The lettuce.
Lettuce. Yes, the adjoining cabin.
Kazuma's diary has been entered into the court record.
So, I believe I've given you enough to consider for the time being, at least.
Yes, and I can easily prove you wrong, like, with 5 different things. Ah, do you have somewhere to go?
As it happens, the victim's writings in his diary have piqued my interest. The matter warrants further investigation, I believe. And if I'm not still too long, the seasickness takes hold.
Oh, I suppose you're thinking of investigating the cabin next door, which the ventilator connects to?
Great detectives are a curious breed. Our minds rebel at stagnation. We crave mental exaltation. So yes, I intend to investigate. Hence the truth will become clear soon enough.
I'll hug if we go to this cabin.
Do you think perhaps that we could go with you? Please?
He's out of this cabin?
I need to take my daily dose of Coca-Cola. That would be somewhat complicated.
What? But why?
Simple glance at your wrist should reveal the answer.
So can I prove to you that I didn't do it? I could do it. I could do that right now.
Oh, please.
After all, you're the prime suspect in this matter. No?
There's no point in trying to turn it into a question. You're the one who decided I was the culprit in the first place.
Whatever do you mean? I have no recollection of naming you as the culprit at any point.
Yo, bamboozled. Trolled.
At this point, he just slowly turns to Susato. You must be joking. You just said it only a moment ago.
Dear me, you are clearly misguided. I would have no cause to say such a thing.
Well, actually, Mr. Holmes, I did hear you say that too.
Thank you.
You're quite sure? Well, that's very strange.
He has brain
damage, I
damage,
wouldn't have said you had the face of a criminal, you know? Not really.
So what? Are you looking at my knees before? Some great detective you are.
Well, anyway, That was then and this is now.
What do you mean?
What I mean, sir, is this.
You'll let me investigate?
No.
If you are the culprit, then you must play the part more convincingly. We'll over and accept your fate.
No.
Now he's just being plain rude.
Off I go.
And off he goes, having just laughed in my face. His sense of humor is as twisted as his name.
I think I know what's going on.
Naruhodo-san, what are you just standing there for? You must go and investigate the cabin next door's...
Your Susato's voice suddenly got a lot higher.
Make up your mind. Make up your mind. Make up your mind.
Who?
No. Okay. We must go and investigate the cabin next door as well. Aren't you forgetting something? What about these? There's no way I can...
Ta!
Oh, come on!
Four.
5? No, that was 5,
no,
right?
4.
Are you sure? 4?
Yes,
Okay,
4.
4. I believe.
Honestly, at this point, I just want to pick Susato and literally do one of these.
After Kazuma-sama spent his dying moments struggling to leave us a clue, you're willing to give up? You're just going to roll over and accept your fate? Well, you literally just threw me down.
As if you gave me any choice in the rolling over part.
Kill it.
I think we still have some investigation to finish off here first, don't we? Let's carry on examining what we can in this cabin while we wait for a chance to slip next door. Good idea.
The situation doesn't look good for me. There are still things I can do to help myself. And I owe it to Kazuma to do everything I can to find a way out of this and bring the real culprit to justice.
Then what do I... Can I just move? Thanks to that so-called detective, I'm even more stuck inside this cabin than I was before. For the time being, I suppose I'll just have to focus my efforts on investigating here. Alright. The books have fallen over on the shelf. Look, they've all toppled over the same way. And what's this? A statue of some god of the sea? Although, he's fallen over as well. Yes, it's almost as if the whole shelf has been ransacked, and everything mown down at once. I wonder if... perhaps it was Kazuma-sama doing his morning sword training, do you think?
What?
I seriously doubt that.
Huh? What?
Then perhaps... it was you, Naruhodo-san, in a fit of rage?
What
I wouldn't have bothered leaving the wardrobe just to mess up a few books and a statue.
The reach on this woman.
Could the way these things have been thrown around have anything to do with the case, I wonder?
Well, I'll just set everything straight again. I don't like to see a mess. Don't do
No.
that.
You're tampering with... Ow.
I want to drop my spice into my eyes and die now.
Maybe Susato is the real culprit. What?
You know what? I'm gonna play something else. I'm gonna go play Inscription.
Where's
Psych.
my Yu-Gi-Oh?
Psych. The Japanese word for justice. The brushstrokes are straight and true, just like Kazuma. Yes, his calligraphy always was a reflection of his heart. Yet can you really look at these characters without feeling shame, knowing who drew them so thoughtfully? Of course I can. I mean, I'm innocent, so why shouldn't I be able to?
Susato is literally
Even
killing
though you
everyone's
stowed
immersion.
away on this ship.
Bro, I like your reasoning. Maybe
Now
Susato is the real culprit the whole time.
Now you're going to bring that up, are you? I can't win. I literally cannot win.
Actually, hold on. Where's Nexus mods? Let's see if we have the remove Susato mod.
Wait, for what game?
From that game.
For what game?
Nexus mods. Let's see.
This is... yes, it's a bell cord contraption, I think. What do you mean, contraption? I read about it in a book while I was studying that talked about life in Great Britain. Large households often have bell cords like this, which you could pull a string to a bell to summon servants. Really? That sounds almost magical. Shall we give it a little try? Yes! In the interest of cultural research, obviously. And someone will come in to talk more? Anything?
No. No.
No.
I suppose nobody comes for lowly Japanese people. What do you mean? No, I'm sure it's just that everyone is busy, that's all.
It could also be that they just don't want to talk to you.
When I went for help, and the crewman forced the door open. This bolt had been firmly closed. It's quite a small bolt, and not particularly sturdy. And it just slides across to secure the door shut. But still, with the door bolted, there would be no way to get in or out of the cabin, that's for sure.
It's no wonder everyone suspects me.
Inscription.
When she glares at me like that, I feel tense all up and down my spine.
I remember reading once in a detective novel, the culprit used a needle and thread to draw a bolt across from outside the room in a situation like this. Yes, that's a clever trick, isn't it? I'm an avid reader of detective stories myself. But the door of this cabin and its frame are made of metal, and they seal together perfectly. There would be no possibility of using that needle and thread trick here, I'm afraid.
I want to give her the boot.
Pins and needles all up and down my spine.
She's an avid detective reader, but she also doesn't understand. Okay. Right.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
She's an avid detective story reader, but she has literally no idea what's going on here. That's hilarious.
Oh, look over there. The criminal, do you mean? He wasn't there before, was he? That's what I thought. Why don't we try talking to him?
Russian talking.
Probably because I'm likely to get yelled at again, but I suppose I could try.
I mean,
I'm speaking Russian. Hello, fellow Russian. How are you doing?
Oh no, do you want to read some of it?
Let's try at least.
You be one Russian. I'll be the other Russian. Do your best Russian accent.
Let's be the Russian.
We'll be Russian, comrade.
Onoken. Fool, Mother Russian says it's the world's best.
Onoken, my favorite comrade.
Hello, Meganaunt.
Hello.
Favorite friend.
My comrade.
Is that?
Is something wrong, Naruhodo-san? Oh, no, it's just that crewman standing by the door. I can't help feeling like I've seen him. Wait.
He's the newspaper. He's the guy. He's the troll.
Oh my gosh, he's back. Butler boy is back.
Oh, you're right. That's right. Yeah.
Oh yes, you're right. He does look familiar. Excuse me,
posture.
Sir.
No, he's not Russian.
Yes, what can I do for you?
I think Mega could take it.
Oh my god, yes. Let me turn the ventilator on, and by that I mean the ceiling fan.
I recognize that face, but it can't be. It is.
I didn't know you were here, Inspector Hosonaga.
Oh my god, that's disgusting. He wiped that with his sleeve.
Yeah.
Hello again.
What are you doing here?
Oh, being Russian, of course.
Do you want me to keep the Russian?
Do whatever you like, man.
I'm good for the hell of it. I think that should be mine.
Lie, I'm sorry.
I was so stunned when I saw you, my heart stopped.
Nearly stopped? I hope. What? Oh, nearly stopped, I hoped. I think what she means is that she didn't want his heart to stop for him to die.
I received some special orders to go undercover as a member of the crew on board this ship.
Again?
He's not Russian!
No,
Too bad
it's
he's now.
perfect because he's a guy who doesn't speak Russian, but he's trying to pretend to be Russian. It's perfect. It's perfect.
You certainly seem to enjoy undercover work, Inspector. And trying to pretend to be someone you're not.
If there's anything I can help you, please ask.
I never expected to see this man on board. Or perhaps his presence could help me out of this hopeless situation.
You call him out for wiping the blood off on his sleeve, but you don't call him out for coughing right into his palm.
Because his palm doesn't need to be 100% visible, you know,
Russian
all the time.
handshake
He can just walk with a hand on his pocket and he would be just fine. But this sleeve, my man, that's a white sailor uniform. That's gonna leave a freaking huge stain.
I mean, to be honest, I share Yui's thing. Y'all should cough and sneeze in your elbows, not in your hands.
Yeah, you should at least cough on someone else.
I mean, do you want a handshake?
At least you should just cough and sneeze on Susanoo.
Yeah, actually true.
Yes, yeah.
Yo, Susanoo, get over here. Let me wipe the blood off
Yes.
my mouth on your face.
So, what are your special orders this time, Inspector?
Yes, and why are you dressed as a member of the crew?
I wonder if the 16 victim thing.
He has COVID.
I'm so sorry. Sorry.
Hmm? You can't tell me, can you?
No.
This is all my fault. I take full responsibility.
For what?
My orders were to act as Asogi-san's bodyguard.
Amogus?
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 No, it's Kazuma.
Amogus-san?
It's Kazuma.
Amogus? Amogus-san.
Stop.
Twas the Minister of Justice Jigokuru pushed me to this overseas to study tour to go ahead. Oh my god, I butchered the hell out of it. He entrusted me with ensuring that Asogi-san reached Great Britain without being assassinated.
Assassinated? How could that have been a possibility?
I'm not sure. What?
Whoa.
You what?
Yo.
What?
Oh, sorry, that was
What?
me. I sorry, it was a message. Sorry, that was me.
Okay.
It wasn't actually me, you know. So.
It was me.
But these are complicated times. There are tensions between the world's greatest powers. Minister Jigoku said we should be prepared for all eventualities.
This is incredible.
I don't believe it. Masama was assassinated?
No, he died of
No.
natural causes.
Yeah.
It's
They
clearly
say
written
someone.
on the floor.
They say someone took him and flipped him, and he died. We don't know what could have happened.
People die if they're killed, did you know?
People die when they're killed.
Yeah, because usually they'll continue to live until they die. Because that left arm is not a right arm. Exactly. Obviously, we couldn't give Asogi-san a visible security escort. Which is why I'm on the cover now, posing as one of the crew.
Yeah, you did a great job.
Yes.
So
I'm
real
pretending
quick,
to be
so
Russian.
real quick, Celia. I just discovered that Voice Bond now has a controller that you can use on your phone.
Yup.
Wait,
Phrasing that.
what? Voice
Yeah.
mod?
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you though. I might use it, but the key controls work for me, so.
Yeah.
I see.
And I didn't take my eyes off him the entire time we've been on board. From morning until night, every day.
The vent.
But I never imagined it would happen here. Inside his old cabin. Cabin. Not
Cabin.
here on the first class deck. I failed miserably at my assignment, and Asogi's son is dead as a result. I'm a disgrace. All I can do is humbly apologize with my bad Russian.
Inspector.
So if there's anything at all that I can do to help now, just say the word.
We're doing what we can do to investigate Kazuma's death ourselves.
I thought you might be. You didn't... Wait, you didn't do it, did you?
Yeah.
You're not a killer?
Yeah.
Of course not. I swear. I swear. If you're gonna be like her and be like, are you sure you didn't? You probably could have. You probably can. I never said that. You definitely did.
You absolutely
Well,
did.
think about the bright side. I'm not going to flip you up. Off.
But do you believe me at least?
Do I?
Oh.
Let me
my
think about it real
gosh.
quick. I need to think about that one.
Why? Why? Colonel, why? Why, Colonel?
Why I oughta.
We'd really like to investigate the cabin next door. I apologize for interrupting your thought process.
Yes.
So we need to be allowed out of the cabin. You can't do that, can you?
I'm sorry. I'm
What?
Snake now.
Why did your voice change?
Metal Gear.
Actually, can I make a Russian snake? Holy. You've been deemed a risk to the ship's safety. If you move to even touch the hand of the cabin door.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that. Starbucks.
I'm afraid can't let you do that.
That stormy looking scamander would surely snap your neck in two.
I suppose. I'm not just a stowaway now. I think I'm a murderer as well.
Yo, hold up.
Yo, hold up. He killed a man?
That sailor looks like a JoJo character.
Which one?
The other one on the door. He looks like JoJo from JoJolion.
You think so?
Yeah.
Is it because of the outfit? The outfit doesn't count. It's a generic sailor outfit.
No. It's because of the nose. The nose is pretty much the same.
What? The nose?
Would it be possible?
I don't
Would
actually
it
know what he's talking
be
about.
possible to give me something to work with, do you think? I'm going to need something persuasive.
What do you mean?
If I had a solid reason why the next door cabin should be investigated, for example, I'd do everything I could to persuade the captain to allow it. Really, I'd lay my life on the line if I had to.
But I don't see how... There may be a way. You probably did it, though, if you're not gonna do it. What? Really? Think of how you tried to persuade me of your innocence, Naruhodo-san. By presenting me with a piece of evidence that you already had in your possession. Evidence? It's just the same as when you are in court. You must have done it many times during your trial. Simply select the present panel. I'm skipping this.
Oh my god, we're still in the tutorial?
So evidence can be given viable means to investigate the cabin next door. Alright, yes. I think I might know what we can use. Present. It's like we're in a game.
What? Video games?
What's a video game?
I don't
know. You need to go back one more part.
Permission to jump overboard.
Permission granted, soldier.
Excuse myself.
He just leaves. Leaves the call.
Okay,
Actually,
he left. He's gone. He's no longer here.
Yes. This is the paper field that was cut over the ward of doors this morning, isn't it?
That's right. To try to stop the cabin steward opening it up and discovering me.
Wouldn't it have been better to write it in English?
You're all pretty hard there.
Russian?
It's great. No, keep doing that.
It is on purpose, guys. He's pretending to be Russian, but he's Japanese who doesn't know Russian, so by extension, his accent is butt cheeks.
What?
Maybe, but Buddha paper amulets like this are a part of our culture, Inspector. And I thought if I made it look creepy enough, people would be too scared to want to look inside.
It isn't easy being a stowaway, is it?
Rupert, why are you mugging?
Because you didn't do the freaking post-game content. I'm here to remember you.
Remember me.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
I'm working on it.
We were best buddies, remember? Where did that all go?
Don't do this to me! Don't do this to me, please!
I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening.
Don't worry about it. Mega, don't worry about it. It's okay.
Watch the Fossil Fighters stream. You will understand. She has it all on her YouTube channel.
Twitch.
YouTube.com/Soliasora?
Twitch. I didn't upload them yet. I should, but I haven't.
Wow.
What's that?
It's Kazuma's diary. Just before he died, Kazuma-sama wrote something rather strange in his diary. That I absolutely flipped Naruhodo-san here twice because it's rude to read other people's private lives.
Twice? You're missing a few chew over there.
Well, no, the other two times was first he was trying to escape, and then the other time because of, I believe, like he was like, after Sherlock saying, just roll over and die.
Sherlock.
Sherlock.
Strange, huh? In what way?
He wrote, what looks like some kind of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill.
A speckled band? That's strange.
Yeah. Yes, we're still trying to work out what he meant by that. But what I'd like to know is...
Don't tell me. The ventilator, is it?
You're very astute, Inspector. Literally better than me.
Unlike me.
That ventilator clearly joins to the next door cabin.
That's right. So if we could investigate in there, we might be able to work out what the speckled band was.
Amogus then.
Stop!
Amogus? Exactly. I can't leave this cabin at the moment. Amogus? I'm stuck here until we arrive at the next Amogus.
No.
The captain has given me strict orders to guard the scene of the crime, you see. Amogus? Exactly. To enter an investigation, do you?
Really? You're willing to do that?
Oh my god. Yes, as long as you don't leave the first class cabin area. I'm afraid I can't remove those handcuffs though.
But what about the captain? Aren't you going against his direct orders?
I'm a man of my word. And I promise you that I will lay my life on the line if that's what it takes to convince the captain. After all, I failed to keep Asogi-san safe. This is the least I can do.
Thank you. Finally someone believes me. Let's seize the moment then, Naruhodo-san. Just select move.
Oh my god.
I'm not reading any of that. Thank you, buddy. You're cool.
The only cool one.
Well, Kazuma. Kazuma was the other cool one.
Well,
and he's
cool,
dead now.
He died for being
the
cool.
fact that Naga is still the only cool one.
9th January, 7:48 a.m. SS Buruya, first class cabin passenger. You know, it's been 2 hours and 23 minutes, and we finally left the room.
Jesus Christ.
Finally.
Freedom. Now we can jump overboard.
Finally out of that cabin. I can go die in peace.
I have to admit, this isn't quite what I was expecting. It's less spacious out here than I thought it would be. And this is the most luxurious accommodation. Yes, indeed. Kazuma-sama was being sent on this study tour by the government. That's why he was being put up in a first-class cabin. Even still, this is about twice as large as my accommodation in steerage. Really? That must be awful.
Nah.
Oh, look over there. There's another crewman.
Another
keeping
JoJo
watch.
character.
He looks enormous, even if he's sitting down.
Is it coward killing time?
He's coward killing time.
The door next to him leads to the second-class accommodation. I suppose he's making sure that no one comes in here who shouldn't. I suppose.
Like people in handcuffs?
Naruhodo-san, you look like a little boy visiting a toy shop for the first time. I would have thought you'd be used to the ship by now. We've been at sea for 2 weeks already. Well, yes, I know. But the thing is, I was inside Kazuma's trunk when I first came on board. And ever since then, I've been shut up inside that little wardrobe. It must have been a very trying time for you. Nah, that was actually kind of easy. Please.
Compared to right now.
Don't give me that pitying look. You flipped me 4 times. I still am waiting for that apology.
I'm still waiting.
I'm never getting that apology, am I?
Oh no, you never.
Oh, what those two talking about? Oh.
I'm gonna grow a 4th arm before you get an apology from that girl.
That's the way to the second-class area of the ship.
Wait, you have 3 arms?
Exactly.
Is something wrong? I was thinking about making a run for it. Just for a moment, and just jump off the ship and end it all. Things aren't exactly going well for me. I might be wrong, but I imagine the moment you reach for the handle of the door, that burly, oh my gosh, I actually...
That burly...
She can't speak.
Scam man.
I can't speak, help me.
No.
No.
No, you don't understand. My throat died.
Get
Water,
a new one.
hydration.
Get a new one.
Get a new one.
I
got an idea. Wait, no. I'm the only one talking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Watch this. Shoot dead.
I would not shoot
no,
dead. I would crush you in arms like puppy of mice and men.
I would turn you into pretzel using your bones.
No, watch. Dear, sorry. Little there. No, with talk away.
There's Run, Kazuma's mystery.
What's this bitch she's doing? I don't understand. It's the most surreal bit.
I love it. This is it. This is the cabin next to ours, the one the ventilator connects to. Should I? You didn't get the bit, so I'll just keep going. Yes, the ventilator from which Kazuma-sama wrote that he saw a speckled band emerging. Maybe whoever's in the cabin can help solve that particular mystery. Let's ask. Oh, jeez.
Oh my god, that's a huge chest, man.
Is it coward killing time?
I have big chest, man.
Hey.
Make him so like heavy.
Excuse me, we need to get
They
inside the
fight
cabin
like
here.
men.
Excuse me?
Sasha.
This sailor's eyes speak volumes. They're clearly saying, keep out. That's what I wrote on the sign we put on the wardrobe doors. I have an idea, Susada. Why don't you try flipping him?
Yeah.
Why would I do
Just
that?
kill-
That's so cruel.
Just kill him real quick.
I could just kill him. Although this man's version is definitely more effective.
It doesn't look like he's going to let us pass. That's a
No,
problem.
really?
Ah, a trap for catching mice. Yes, we have plenty of those back home in Japan. Although they seem to be using a large lump of chalk or something as bait. Let me see. Yes, I think that's what it's called. Cheat.
Talk about 1900 Japan, by the way.
They have no concept of cheese.
It's made from the milk of cows. Cheese?
I wonder what that tastes like.
You can't eat it, Naruhodo-san. The trap will snap shut on your fingers. Really? But, I suppose you're right. I mean, with finesse, you could still get it. You weren't exactly going to try it, were you? All
I
I've
was
had
thinking
to
about it.
eat for the past couple of weeks is Kazuma's leftovers. You don't know how hungry I've been in that wardrobe. Oh, you. Find a little snack for you later. You know, I'll give you this cheese. Here you go.
You go,
And then
ow!
and then she flips him on the trap.
Bruh.
What do you think this is? It's a very pleasing shape, isn't it? That's the emergency alarm. It's probably best not to touch it.
Emergency.
An alarm. It says, press only in times of emergency. It looks as though it sets alarm bells ringing all over the ship and brings the vessel to a complete stop. Oh, this I have to see. What are you doing, Naruhodo-san? You mustn't touch it. But this is an emergency situation. Just look at these handcuffs. You know full well that's not what the alarm is for. If you were to bring this vessel to a standstill for no good reason, you'd be in a worse situation. I wish everything would just stop. Everything would just stop. The ship, you, me.
Yep. Me.
I wish everything were to burn.
The Russian man?
The Russian man.
You have to do something selfish. At least make it something that doesn't affect anyone else.
Actually, can you talk to the Russian man?
Hello, it's me, the Russian man.
I have an idea. Hold up.
Excuse me, but could I ask you something?
You little stowaway mother!
I'm sorry, Yue. I think you've been beat. You've been beat. That wasn't a good start, was it? All right, let me try instead. Good day, Mr. Sailor. I'm so sorry to trouble you, but could I perhaps ask you something of you?
You are dead! Not a big surprise!
Yes, let's just laugh heavy, voice lines.
We seem to have caught the sailor on a bad day, Susato-san.
I am not sailor! My mother gave me name! I am senior crewman Beef Stroganoff.
Beef stroganoff.
Just to avoid eye contact, I think.
Mr. Stroganoff, about this first-class cabin area.
Here we are in finest part of Puria's steamship for very important reasons.
What sort of very important persons?
Government officials, kings and queens traveling in secret, many important persons. That is why I'm always guarding this place.
Gosh, that's amazing.
But somehow I let stupid stowaway inside.
Please don't kill me.
I want to pick you up and throw you in ocean, but Stroganoff is not animal.
Thank you.
Stroganoff is not animal.
If I may, I was wondering, is the cabin next to Mr. Asaki's currently occupied?
Da!
Susato-san, did you understand that? It sounded like da. I think it's probably Russian for yes. Or no. You're a big help.
The big
It is not permitted to visit other cabins without invitation.
Hmm? Well, it sounds like there is somebody in the next door cabin at least. Yes, it's tantalizing?
Oh, yes. Big word.
I've got the next line.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Talk to him.
Big word. It means tantalizing.
I've got the next line.
Could you tell us who's traveling in the cabin next to Mr. Sagi's?
No.
His name is Mr. Grimsby Royrot. He is a very important Western gentleman.
A Western gentleman.
Do not think about it. He has nothing to do with murder of student boy.
Murder student boy. Nice.
How can you be so sure about that?
Mr. Royrot is authentic Western gentleman.
Thank you for the clip, Kuro. And for everybody else in chat, please feel free to clip. I love clips.
Such a man would have no interest in enrolling students from insignificant Far East Islands.
That was harsh.
Could you tell us when Mr. Roylott came aboard?
That is not your business.
It's not your business.
Think of it. Even though we've been at sea for 2 weeks now, and I've been in Cosmo's cabin the entire time, I've never once heard anything from the next door cabin. Or even felt like there was anyone there.
Well, presumably, since this gentleman is occupying one of the first-class cabins, he must be rather important. Is that right?
Oh,
That is not your business.
I'm going to eat beef stroganoff after this.
Are you on watch here all the time, Seaman Stroganoff?
No.
Ah, all time, so criminals like you cannot come in or get out.
I wonder. Can you tell us anything about last night at all?
It is sad about student boy.
Were you on watch last night as well?
Of course.
And did you notice anything at the time? Anything unusual? Please talk to me?
Niet!
Usado-san, did you understand that?
Niet!
It was clearly a no!
I saw nothing unusual. Nothing at all.
Understandable. Have a good day.
And you didn't hear any strange noises? Or sense anything was wrong in some way?
I said no!
Sorry!
I'm not so sure. I could have sworn that he wouldn't catch my eye for a moment there.
Of course he wouldn't. My man's literally a freaking
This is enough. I cannot say more now.
Oh.
It is time for me to report to Captain. You must return to cabin.
Yes. Alright.
Bulkhead to second class area. Stay locked at all times. You escape when the lobster whistles on top of the mountain. Or as English say, when the pigs fly.
Or when I prove my innocence, because I can easily do it with a couple of questions, but none of you seem want to answer me because you know I'm telling the truth, and you all want to admit it.
Yeah. How did you know?
Yes,
How did you
I
know?
understand.
Nine's literally out there trying to arrest the whole freaking boat.
Yep.
Look, give me a bit of time. I think I could do it in this game. Good. Now we can investigate this area properly. Shall we? Definitely. Nope. We're just gonna investigate, because whatever.
What is this, Danganronpa now? Everyone's a murderer?
Danganronpa.
That book on top of the table there is huge. There's a pen with it, too. Yes, I'm sure that the ship's log. Shall we have a look through it, then? The writing is so neat and precise. Every detail about the voyage has been meticulously recorded. You wouldn't expect a rough and ready sailor to have such beautiful handwriting that we will never see. Anyway, look here. Last night's log is mostly blank. Presumably, that means there was nothing to report.
Ooh.
I don't think we need to investigate these, do we? I'm gonna just skip to the places that are important.
Skip to the end.
Skip to the end.
Yeah, end of the game.
Skip to the part where that woman died. Yes, the part where Susato dies.
Well, consider Japanese archipelago the islands of Japan. Yes, they're not metal, but they are enormous lumps of earth, many, many times larger than the ship, and they don't sink, do they? They've been floating happily on the sea since the gods created them. Well, I suppose so. Bam.
Okay. Can we throw her overboard now?
Okay.
This is it. This is the cabin next to ours, the one the ventilator connects to. Yes, the ventilator from which Kazuma-sama wrote that... Thought we read this. We read this. Let's ask.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Knock, knock.
Bonk, bonk. Who's there? The door.
No answer. Well, other than the door, I think the door's here, though. I mean, yes, Susato, I can see the door, too. Hello, Mr. Door, could you open up?
Door? Door?
Door?
Door?
It's a mimic.
Oh, the mimic door.
It's a dark soul.
We're out of luck, it seems. There's no one in there to help with our inquiries. How annoying. What was that?
Jesus Christ.
It came from inside the cabin.
Such a high-pitched scream. It must have been a woman.
Stand aside! I'm about to break the door down!
Mr. Holmes!
I shan't be stopped when the fence is on me and reveling the kicking door hinges!
Please, wait, Mr. Holmes. The door doesn't appear to be bolted.
It doesn't? Then how the deuce can
Internet?
Is there...
A bogus?
Internet?
Stop saying the word, it's a curse!
A bogus?
A bogus?
Then how the deuce can I dispatch this muscular urge? What prick can I kick?
I think we should go in. There's no time to think about stress relief. Who else got murdered? 9th January, SS Berea, first class cabin number 2.
Oh shit.
Who are you?
A Western gentleman. This man looks Russian to me.
We heard a woman scream.
A woman? Don't be absurd. As you see, there's nobody but me in this cabin.
True, this old man does appear to be the only person in here. But in that case, who just screamed?
Bruh, a bogus did the job.
Get out, all of you, now! Oh, please excuse the intrusion, but you're Mr. Grimsby Roylott, I believe. Yes, it's me. You are?
The one and only, the actual Sherlock Holmes.
I can imagine for when like Mega voices Sherlock, he like that, and then the real Sherlock just grabs him, tosses him away. I'm the real Sherlock. No, I'm the real Sherlock. And it's
no, that man is Sherlock Holmes.
And then I goes like, "You're Sherlock.
I'm the real
You're Sherlock. Are there any other Sherlocks that I should know?" And then I show up the door.
You're mistaken.
Yeah.
I'm the real Sherlock Holmes.
So which one is the real Sherlock Holmes? Now you're saying Sherlock Holmes, Susato? Well, yes, you should know who that is. I've been telling you this entire time. You've been saying Sherlock Holmes. No, I've been saying Sherlock. Are you drunk?
No.
Yeah, you.
No.
I'm a great detective amongst great detectives, one who adorns the covers of popular magazines, no less. So I assure you, you may trust me completely.
Easy.
Who is this man and why does his voice keep changing?
The man uses that magazine like a business card.
Detective? I do not trust detectives.
I'm the real Spider-Man.
We distinctly heard a scream emanating from within these walls.
I am the real Spider-Man.
But there wouldn't appear to be a lady concealing herself within the wardrobe this time. So might I be so bold as to ask you to open that small traveling case?
What? Don't be stupid. How could anyone fit in a small trunk like that? Especially a woman. There is
Well,
no
it's
woman.
quite
I
fashionable these days, is it not? Traveling inside one's trunk.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't look at me, dude. Don't.
Wait, did he get
But
into
I
the
think
truck?
there's literally something in there. Oh my. Did you see that, Mr. Naruhodo? Yes.
The case just shook.
It's probably a pet.
Leave now, otherwise I'll call the steward.
So, this is Kazuma's neighbor, Mr. Grimsby Royal.
Grimsby.
Grimsby. Grimsby.
There's no doubt about it. The strange Russian man is hiding something.
I'm Russian, absolutely.
I couldn't agree more. Let's see if we can find some clues before that burly sailor returns.
Yeah, he's not Afghanistan at all.
Hello, it's me, a burly Russian
man. What the heck is this guy doing inside the
He's chilling! He's chilling! He's vibing.
Why not on the bed, though?
Well, that's not his bed.
It's wardrobe here.
I'm talking.
True.
Do you have a moment, please, Mr. Holmes?
No, I don't.
You need to only address me as Holmes.
That's what I just did, isn't it?
Well, Mr. Holmes, what were you doing in there? You know, sitting like
Why? I was resting, of course.
Bruh.
Resting?
Bruh.
Indeed. I was contemplating our sea voyage from the confines of the wardrobe whilst waiting. Waiting for the inevitable time. That you would need to call my great powers of deduction into service.
As something fell. Oh.
And it would seem that the hour is upon us now. The time has come. Am I mistaken?
Well,
no, actually, you're spot on. For once.
Observe closely. Our Russian host is in this cabin. Mr. Roylott is clearly trying to hide something.
I'm definitely Russian.
Do you know what is the most effective weapon to use against a Russian hiding a secret?
I'm definitely Russian, yes.
Why? The truth, of course.
I'm definitely a Russian.
Though it should be pointed out that such methods are not exclusively for the Russians.
Right.
Can you imagine how the Russian will react when the secret he guards so closely is exposed? Would you like to witness it?
Oh, yes, please.
Well then, what you are about to see may well astound you. For I am about to apply my great detective's greatly admired great deduction to the case.
Tutorial!
Hello, it's me, a Russian man. I'm definitely...
Could this man be a more hackneyed portrayal of a dubious Russian, I ask you?
Yes, I'm definitely a Russian. What?
From time to time, it occurs to me.
I wonder, like, all along, like, while we're talking, he's having this mental breakdown, like, I am Russian, I am Russian, I am Russian.
And then he hears the insult.
I am a Russian man.
Is the fellow dubious on account of his Russianness? Or Russian on account of his dubiousness?
I really don't think either of those things should be occurring to you. Or anyone. That's right. Mr. Holmes? I know this man's beard and dark glasses are hard to ignore, especially on first meeting, but I once read, it is a capital mistake to theorize before you have all the evidence. It biases the judgment.
Shh! I must have complete silence!
Oh, rude!
I am Russian, yeah. What are you doing? Why are you appearing at my face like that?
I'm looking at the ground. What are you talking about? Your face ain't the ground, or is it?
Just as I thought. Yes, I have quite made up my mind now.
What are you talking about, huh?
There can be no other explanation that accommodates all the facts. Mr. Roylott, I've reached two incontrovertible conclusions.
Yo, is it the scissors and newspaper?
I don't know what these words mean. I'm Russian, you see. What do you mean?
Number one, you are guilty.
I'm guilty.
Your true identity is that of a villain.
What?
Using those shears, you're about to end the existence of something most dear.
What?
Are you not?
No.
And number two, the other conclusion I have drawn, you are
Guilty!
Or guilty!
At this very moment, no less, in the midst of committing the most grievous crime. Beneath that beard, your mouth quivers with nervous tension as you realize you have been discovered.
I like the purple face he has.
Does it not?
Oh, Naruhodo-san! I never imagined I would witness one of Mr. Holmes' great deductions with my own eyes.
That was a great deduction.
He didn't even say anything.
He just based his conjecture at the man for no reason.
Nothing can deceive Mr. Holmes. In a single glance, he can deduce all there is to know about our person.
What?
What an...
What an ineffable twaddle.
Thank you, I'm just gonna take what you said.
Oh yes, I've read about it countless times in the adventures of Herlock Sholmes.
Now you just said Herlock.
Yes, that's what I've always said.
But before you said Sherlock.
No, I've said Herlock. You need to get your ears cleaned. And now I've experienced the astonishing impact of his great deduction firsthand. This is like a dream come true.
I don't know what you're saying.
I can hardly believe it, but all the color is drained from Mr. Royland's face.
I'm definitely a Russian.
It looks like somehow both Mr. Holmes' conclusions were right.
How could you?
How could I possibly know such things, you wish to say? Very well, then. I shall elucidate. I shall explain how it was that I arrived at this pair of conclusions. So do I cordially invite you upon a journey of logical discovery. Let us board the train of reasoning. Put plainly, let us work through my deductions together.
Wait, are we literally gonna... Well, I guess this is literally the tutorial, so...
Oh, the mad identity.
That's so freaking easy.
So, the dubious-looking Russian, Mr. Roylott. Obviously, what catches the eye in the first place?
That I'm Russian. I'm definitely Russian. Oh, all right.
It's the enormous pair of shears in your hand.
No, I don't have shears. I'm Russian.
No, we ask ourselves, what could you possibly want with such an implement?
I don't know.
The answer, of course, is staring us in the face.
Don't you talk about my face like that.
You are on the verge of using those shears to cut away the copious beard you sport.
What?
Now, moving on.
I have a beard?
The question that then begged is this. Why would you desire to rid yourself of this magnificent beard, Mr. Roylott?
I have a beard?
Once again, the answer is plain. We have clear evidence to shed light on the matter.
I don't have a beard. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't have a beard.
It's just an overgrown mustache.
Yes.
Regard, if you will, this morning's newspaper. In particular, the fascinating front-page article. Which, it would appear, you have read also, Mr. Roylott. I'm sure it needs no further clarification. The evidence that reveals your true identity is the article about the revolutionary.
What is revolutionary?
In translation, the headline reads, Revolutionary villain Bolshevik flees Russia via Shanghai. As you cannot fail to observe, the subject of the article possesses an extremely copious beard.
I don't have beard.
Having noted the article yourself, you decided to remove your incriminating facial hair before I gave you away. In short, your true identity is beyond doubt.
I'm Russian. I don't know these words you're saying.
You are the fearsome Russian revolutionary himself, villain Bolshevik.
You literally said I was this guy, dude.
Not that I've heard of you myself, you understand.
I do not know what the revolutionary is. I'm just a Russian.
A Russianary?
Wrongdoing. I've done no wrongdoing. I'm Russian.
Now, as for my second conclusion. You are, at this very moment, on the brink of committing a most grievous crime.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
And the proof of this crime? Over there. Oh, yes, Mr. Roylott.
I made you look.
Taken unawares, people have a propensity to let their eyes stray, you see. And I assure you, the eye speaks so much more eloquently and honestly than the mouth.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have eyes.
The answer we seek lies where the furtive glance falls. The proof of your crime sits before our very eyes. Yes, that traveling case. It is time, I think, that the case be opened and its contents laid bare.
No, it's just Russian supplies. No!
Russian
I
supplies.
refuse.
What could you possibly be concealing inside, we ask? By my estimation, a young lady, perhaps, one slight enough to fit therein.
Sure. Yeah.
Sherlock, that's a stretch.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, don't be absurd.
And what, pray, would be the identity of this young lady in the traveling case? Dear me.
Probably a Russian.
We are not well suited to a life of crime, are we? Your careless coup d'oeil betrays you. Once again, we need only to follow your furtive lines to find the answer.
My answer being Russian?
Yes. The reason you refuse to open your traveling case can be equally found within the pages of this newspaper. For there is another, more stimulating article.
I don't know what you're talking about.
If we turn from the fleeing revolutionary to the back page.
I don't read newspapers.
Renowned prima ballerina of the Novovich Ballet disappears from Shanghai. Such a headline could lead us to but one conclusion. Your crime is that of abduction. And according to the article, the young lady's name is Nikolina Pavlova.
Okay, so I think we're gonna deduce which one is over the top.
Which is probably
the
the
second one.
No.
Let's conclude Sherlock Holmes' great deduction of this Russian enigma, Levitsky.
I do not understand the words you're saying, but okay. I can see it.
Susato-san. That wasn't one of the great deductions I've been hearing so much about. Was it?
Well, the stories are full of Mr. Holmes' brilliant deductions, you know. But that did seem a little different somehow.
Excuse me, Mr. Holmes, could you come here for a moment?
Go over there. I need to do something.
Pray, what can I do for you?
It's about your deductions. Would you mind?
Stab.
Not at all. Go on.
Well, to start with, there's the newspaper article. I think we had the same discussion before, but these two men look nothing like each other.
Yes, we look nothing like each other. What you
Yes,
said.
I recall our discussion earlier. And at that time, I believe I told you that the man is a revolutionary, well able to revolutionize his own appearance.
Bruh.
In fairness to Mr. Holmes, Mr. Roylott does look a little more... does look more like the man than you do.
That's not the point. And wow, now you believe that? Oh, and another thing, the part about him abducting the ballerina.
Indeed, a truly startling revelation. At first glance, the case would appear too small to accommodate a young woman.
Not just at first glance, it is too small, clearly. You'd be lucky to fit a 5-year-old child in that case, even if you push really hard.
I don't suppose the missing ballerina is a 5-year-old child, is she?
You mean you don't know? No, the young lady is 15.
No, I didn't know. How could I? I don't know you people.
I don't know you people either. Why are you still in my room?
Well, if she's 15, then 10 years' worth of her would be poking out from the case.
Some years ago, I read something pertinent, I believe.
You Englishmen confuse me.
A troop of men consuming vinegar daily in order to promote a certain liveliness in their bodies.
Vinegar?
For such a sour bunch, it would surely be simplicity itself to contort oneself into the confines of that small case.
Oh dear. You might be thinking of the
Contortionists.
contortionists in the circus, Mr. Holmes.
This whole thing is turning into a circus.
This whole
Mr. Naruhodo,
case is a circus.
something occurred to me about Mr. Holmes' deductions just now. I think his powers of observation are, well, magical. His eyes cut to the heart of the matter almost instantly. It's just why he directs his attention and his logic that seem a little off.
Your idea of a little? Maybe a little off in itself, Miss Susato.
It's just one or two key words in his deductions that seem to let him down. So I was wondering if we might might perhaps tactfully switch them for alternatives. What do you think? Switch some keywords in his deductions. Yes, but very tactfully. I feel sure if we could do that, we'd unlock the true genius of Mr. Holmes' great deduction.
Precisely the thought that was going through my own mind.
This man is a lot of work.
At times, I wonder how anyone puts up with me.
His work is a lot of men.
It's not that funny.
I don't know what you're talking
Adieu, my
about.
good fellow.
Sorry?
Take a moment to look at your wrists.
My wrists?
Hacks.
Where are your handcuffs? Huh? How did...
I felt they may hinder your ability to follow me in our dance of deduction.
I don't believe it. Mr. Holmes, you're a marvel.
And don't worry, I shall restore the shackles to your wrist when we are finished.
Aw, I'm not worried. In fact, I'd rather stay like this. Please.
So, let us begin. Sherlock Holmes is proud to present his logic and reasoning spectacular.
Can you please my room already, please? I want to sleep.
What am I doing? Hold it. Hold it.
Hold it.
Yes.
I'm not gonna read this. Initially.
Got it. Am I reading this again?
And then do the thing.
I'm not sure. Do you really use shears like that to cut off a beard?
I doubt that's something I'll ever have to worry about. It doesn't quite sit right with me, though.
It doesn't seem to be sitting right with Mr. Roylott either.
Which means, I suppose, that the deduction is wrong.
Let's try to switch a keyword here, Naruhodo-san, and see if it helps matters.
Alright, but how?
I think we should start by taking a long, hard look at Mr. Roylott.
I wonder if it's really his beard they intended to use those shears on.
Exactly. If we do manage to find something that seems to fit the sense of Mr. Holmes' deduction better,
Then what?
then I'll leave the rest in your capable hands, Naruhodo-san.
Why am I the one to do things like this?
Well, anyway, let's see if there's anything we could use to switch around in that last sentence. What exactly was Mr. Roylott really going to use those enormous shears for?
He was going to shear a sheep.
Rocks, paper.
Bruh!
What the heck?
What
I'm a man.
What's this?
I'm absolutely a man.
It looks like a cascade of stunning golden locks.
No, the color is not important. The point is, what is it doing on the back of Mr. Roylott's head? And how is it growing out from underneath this thick black hair?
Well, yes, that's true. So it's stunningly beautiful and stunningly surprising.
Something's definitely not right here.
Is that a freaking woman?
I'm a man. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a Russian man.
How do I...
You
That
present by pressing R.
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 Oh.
Yes!
Yes.
Blech.
You were on the verge of using the shears to cut away the golden locks you sport.
Indeed. You have identified the precise detail I was intending to expose.
That is a lie, you know it.
Such lush golden hair, it certainly does not befit an old man.
I'm an old man. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're not a man at all. You're a woman, and judging from the length and sheen of your hair.
One still very much in her youth.
Which, I mean the assumptions, but you know.
Oh no. I've been caught. I've been bamboozled. If only I had managed to cut off my hair, no one would have suspected.
The question then begs is this. Why would you desire to rid yourself of these magnificent locks? Once again, the answer is plain. We have clear evidence to shed light on the matter.
Ugh.
I'm sure it needs no further clarification. The evidence that reveals your true identity is the article about the revolutionary.
Well, that was a shock. I had no idea that old man was really a young woman in disguise, did you? What? Why are you staring at me like that? Yes, it was a surprise, Naruhodo-san. You're enjoying this, aren't you? Sorry? You look like you're in your element as you dance around the room deducing the facts with Mr. Holmes. I'm jealous. I'm just doing what we agreed. I'm not having fun or anything. Help!
I hate
this
fun.
Is strictly business. Help! Yes, I understand. Say no more. Well, anyway, let's focus on the next part of Mr. Holmes' deduction, shall we, please? I want this thing to end. Now, I actually like this a little bit. The evidence that he's picked out doesn't fit the facts at all now. No, that's true, given that Mr. Roylott is actually a woman. Exactly, he, or rather she, can't possibly be this merciless revolutionary. Suppose it's because the deduction as a whole has taken a different direction now. Yes. Let's switch the evidence for something else. Something that fits the facts as we now understand them. For some reason, this woman needed to try to hide her true identity. Also, I've either read or heard about a young woman in a situation like that recently. So much so that a dog is beginning to bark.
Bark.
Alright, I'll do my best.
My dogs. Sorry, I have to really feed them. I need to feed them human flesh. I'm sorry.
The evidence that reveals your true identity is, of course, the article about the ballerina.
That's right! You've hit the nail on the head!
Sure I did.
Renowned prima ballerina of the Novovich Ballet disappears from Shanghai. It would appear that we are finally able to address you by your true name.
Yes, because your true identity is that of Novovich Ballet's prima ballerina. I'm gonna butcher this. Oh, great, I don't have to say a thing.
Miss Nikolina Pavlova!
Ah! Ow, I died.
Jesus Christ.
I'm dead. I'm sorry. I've been murdered. Sorry, I really have to feed my dogs now. Can we make this quick? Ugh.
I'm hoping to get to a save point and then we can end. I don't know when that is.
You're right.
Probably in a few hours.
My real name is Nikolina Pavlova. But please, I beg you, don't tell anyone.
Mega, if you need to feed your dogs, go for it.
What dogs?
He was playing the bit.
I don't have dogs. They're dead.
Damn.
Holmes, wait.
Now.
Hold on, Holmes.
Let's hold it, Mr. Holmes.
What am I hearing right now? What am I hearing right now? What's going on?
You are at this very moment on the brink of committing a most grievous crime.
You know,
The sweet sound of America.
And the proof of this crime, over there. Oh yes, Miss Pavlova. Taken unawares, people have a propensity to let their eyes stray, you see.
Mega, do you still want to voice a girl or something?
huh?
I'm curious, do you still want to voice her? Just try your shot.
I mean, I don't care.
Go for it.
Okay.
And I assure you, the eye speaks so much more eloquently and honestly than the mouth. The answer we seek lies where the furtive glance falls. The proof of your crime sits before our very eyes. Yes, that traveling case.
This woman is a ballerina. Yeah. Yeah?
What?
Did someone say my name? Am I
I said
hallucinating?
Nani. I said Nani.
Got it, alright. This woman is a
Almost.
ballerina, and she's right in front of our eyes, so clearly she can't be inside that traveling case as well.
Yeah.
No, that's not right. It seems she hasn't abducted at all. In which case, what is the crime this young lady is apparently committing? I can see I'm gonna have to step in and fix the great detective's mistake again.
Haha, he's an idiot.
Ah!
You seem to look pleased, Naruhodo-san. You like the idea of another chance to dance around with Mr. Holmes? Stop it. Anyway, there must be something else here that shows what this woman is up to.
What is that on the desk?
I need to feed my dogs, of course. Right there. There it is. She has a drinking problem.
Wait, what's this? What's in there? What made it move?
It was a dog. It's actually
Wow,
a dog.
look at this dazzling tiara. I've never seen anything like it. Are those real diamonds, do you think? Oh, Naruhodo-san, try it on. What? Me? Isn't it usually girls wear tiaras? Wouldn't you, like, try it on? Oh no, I couldn't possibly. It's far too beautiful.
Why does this tiara look familiar? I feel like I've seen it before somewhere recently.
I think I could just present some.
The proof of your crime is surely this tiara.
I believe this tiara is worn on stage by dancers in the Novovich Ballet, is it not? Indeed, it would appear to be identical to the tiara pictured here in this newspaper article. And if the reporting is to be believed, it's an item worth 20,000 rubles. In summary,
The crime you have committed is theft.
Oh no!
Yes, you left your ballet troupe unlawfully taking that precious tiara with you.
Ah!
Bruh.
I have no one. No family, no friends. I am all alone. And I need money.
Jeez.
But I did not steal the tiara. It was a present from, how do you say, an Earl of Prussia. It belongs to me.
This girl is only 15 years old and she sounds like this, man. And she's run away all by herself. She must have been extremely lonely and, man, I feel bad.
I have no idea what I sound like, so I imagine it's pretty good.
It sounds almost exactly like normal, except you're just tinny.
Alright, I will tell you everything. There's no point to hiding it now.
Come, let us not be hasty.
What?
There remains one unsolved mystery about you.
Well, yeah, she was gonna talk to us.
Was is the cute
Mystery?
word there.
What do you mean?
You have staunchly refused to open this traveling case of yours in our presence.
That's my case.
It is reasonably to conclude, therefore, that there exists some reason why you wish it to remain closed.
Yes, private property. Keep up.
Is that not so, Miss Pavlova? My dear girl, there's no sense in playing games with me. Nothing escapes my attention. Indeed, I have a very good idea of the contents of your case, even before I have ever laid eyes on them.
You think it's a child?
Dear me. We are not well suited to a life of crime, are we? Your careless coup d'oeil betrays you. Once again, we need only follow your furtive glance to find the answer. Yes, the reason why you refuse to open your case is written in the books on the shelf.
I don't read books. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's completely changed tack with his deduction now.
I think Mr. Holmes is adapting his logic to the changing circumstances, don't you? Maybe, but why has he suddenly brought the bookshelf into all this?
It's just a wild guess, surely.
Oh, do you think so?
Well, it doesn't seem likely that the reason why this young woman doesn't want to open her case would have been written in a book that doesn't even belong to her.
Yes, that's true, but still, Miss Pavlova certainly did cast her eyes in that direction. I noticed it myself.
And there has to be another reason why she wouldn't open the case. And it must be somewhere in the same area, if that's where her gaze was involuntarily drawn.
I agree. That's the only answer.
Whatever she was hidden inside the case should be revealed by following her gaze in the direction of the bookcase.
Don't look at that. Don't look at that. That's not mine. Don't look at that. Don't touch my stuff. Don't. No.
This is a charming little picture, is it? What is it? Someone climbing a steep mountainside? Or descending one, it seems to me.
You've been on the flat sea for a while, and you start seeing hills and mountains and everything.
Okay, no, I don't think that's it.
I'll look at that one. I'll look at that one. Nope, that's not it. Nope, don't look at that one. Nope, don't look at that one. Nope. Not that one. Nope.
Okay, she was looking at the bookshelf.
Nope, don't look at that one.
I think it's either the rules or the cabin door.
Not.
There are rules to the travel aboard. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their oh, pet. Oh, it's a pet.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm not gonna
I don't have a pet. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a pet. It moved, so it's a pet. Alright, that's actually funny dialogue, but yeah.
I don't have a pet. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, the reason why you refuse to open your case is written in the rules of passage. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden.
Inside that case of yours is something forbidden from carriage on this vessel. That is the real reason why you refuse to open it. Thus revealing its contents.
As we've seen, the trunk wobbles from time to time, but no weapon or other dangerous item would move of its own accord.
Which leaves but one possibility, Miss Pavlova, inside your traveling case.
Nope, it's nothing.
It's the
last item listed as forbidden in the vessel's rules of passage. A pet! Man, that we butchered that.
I literally have no idea what you said. Ah! Oh no, I got bamboozled.
Cool. I just came back. A pet.
That's incomplete. Elementary.
I'm still Russian, you know.
So the Russian man was a lady. Yeah, you missed a bit.
So what, you want to keep taking her, or?
Huh? What'd you say to me?
You want to keep taking Pavlova?
Yeah, sure, why not?
So clearly you aren't who you said you were, as we literally deduced.
No, I'm not Gramsby Roylott. My real name is Nikolina Pavlova. Everything you said was correct.
You absconded during one of your ballet company's performances in order to escape your homeland. Later that same night, you stole aboard this vessel.
I didn't steal nothing.
Which couldn't have been easy. The Boreal is a huge steamship with a vast crew. Could she really have snuck aboard without being noticed?
Yes.
In order to obscure your true identity, you somewhat recklessly took the guise of an old gentleman. And you intended to sever all links with your past by severing your long hair. Yet you're a woman. Hair is no trifling matter.
Actually, that's not why I said that.
My personal recommendation is to leave well alone.
So, if it was just you about to cut off your own hair, who was it that let out the scream we heard from outside the cabin?
The veritable tinkling of a bell. Why, none other than this young lady, naturally.
More like a full set of pipes, if you ask me.
I was so scared when I ran away in Shanghai. I was sure they would come looking for me. That's why I decided to, how do you say, disgust myself, so no one would recognize me.
As a result, you transformed yourself into that questionable old man? I see.
Nah.
Questionable? He was normal until you guys flip him over.
I put on the fur hat and fake beard. Just before he came in here, I saw in the newspaper. Right on the page, there was a picture of me. The Russian revolutionary. Oh no. I was so frightened, I couldn't stop from screaming. I knew that if I didn't change my appearances completely, they would find me. So I decided to cut all my hair as fastly as possible.
Bruh.
I picked up the scissors in my hand and...
At that precise moment, we walked in through the annoyingly unlocked cabin door.
Things happen like that sometimes, don't they?
Things do indeed happen like that from time to time.
Are those two even talking about the same thing?
Bruh.
There's just one more thing I'd like to know. What exactly do you have inside your traveling case?
He's not.
We just said it was a pet.
You're right. It is my dear friend inside, my only friend in the whole world. I name him Ivan.
My only friend is dead.
Please don't tell anyone. The captain finds out. If you say it to any other crew.
Your secret is safe with us, I assure you. But in return, you must tell us, in as much detail as you can muster, about the events of last night.
Yes, alright. I will tell you how I killed Kazuma, man.
Well, Mr. Naruhodo? Wasn't it something Mr. Holmes' great deduction?
It was certainly something, yes. I'm just not entirely sure what. It feels like I'm the one that had the great deduction, but you're not going to say anything about that. But at least Miss Pavlova has agreed to tell us what she knows. That's incredible.
Indeed, it is incredible. And one more thing.
Oh, yes? What? Don't put them back on.
Observe your wrists.
I hate you. My...
Your hands are cuffed again.
What? But how?
True to my word, I have restored your shackles.
When
That's bold.
and why?
There's still a shadow of doubt. There's still a shadow of guilt cast over you, Mr. Naruhodo. I'm sorry to say. It can't be helped at the moment.
Don't pretend like you don't feel the same way.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Can't it? Really?
I want to go home.
Anyway, let's listen to what Miss Pavlova has to say. I can't go on not knowing. I have to find out what the speckled band that Kazuma-sama wrote about in his diary was.
Hey.
Hello. Are you what they call Japanese?
Yup. Surprisingly, yes, I am. Anyways, you know... What? Do you know that someone was killed in the cabin next door to this one last night?
Well, the crewman told me this morning when I was eating breakfast.
The man who died. He was a friend of mine. That's why we're trying to find out what happened. Did you notice anything unusual last night?
Perhaps you heard a strange noise, for example. Perhaps people talking?
Perhaps the ship was absorbed within a wild tempest. Perhaps its steam engine exploded.
Perhaps everyone on board would have noticed if that had happened.
Miss Pavlova, is there anything you can tell us?
I don't know. I'm sorry, but all I could think about last night was what I had done and whether they would find me. I didn't notice anything that was happening around me.
Oh, I see.
Fair.
Of course, it's never easy. You've run away from your ballot company, haven't you? The Novovich ballot?
Yes. I'm traveling to Great Britain, and from there I want to go to America. I will never dance again. I want to forget everything about the ballet. I will start new life. I will become
You wish to
capitalist.
forget? A challenging proposition. When you have that striking tiara as a reminder.
But the tiara's mine. I need it to live. Also money. It gives Greek rubles. I have no money of my own. The Novovich Ballet gives us only a little food and water, and we must dance all over the world. I had to run away. I had no choice. If I stayed, it would have killed me.
So you ran away to protect yourself?
Yeah. And the crew of this ship, they have all been kind to me. Oh, sorry, my phone go off.
Wait, what's a phone?
Well, it's Russian technology.
Telephones exist.
Yeah.
But do cell phones exist?
No, but phones exist.
No, Soviet Russia created a cell phone. It's a great device.
I see, alright.
It's very expensive to use and have one though.
Kazuma, where are you when I need you?
They let me come on board, and they said I could hide in this cabin.
If that is indeed the truth, Miss Pavlova, it creates a most intriguing conundrum.
Yes, it does. What do you think about it, Mr. Naruhodo?
Me? Oh, well, yes, of course. I think we should hear Miss Pavlovia's explanation.
Pavlovia?
I'm not sure, but I do not care.
Pavlovia, sure, that's good enough.
Miss Pavlova, allow me to pose you a riddle.
I don't like riddles.
I can imagine, like, Holmes just like, Miss Pat, and then just stares right in our heart. Pavlova.
I don't understand English.
According to this newspaper, it was only yesterday that you absconded from the ballet.
I don't...
The T is silent, Mr. Naruhodo.
But it's there.
Now, that being the case, it must have been last night that you boarded this vessel. However, the SS Buria stopped by no ports last night.
Ah, that's it, of course, even though I don't know that.
So how is it, Play, that you come to be aboard?
I flew with my wings.
Now that I think about it, the crewmen outside the cabin acted very strangely when we mentioned that. It was just after we asked him about when the occupant of this cabin came aboard.
That is not your business.
I smell Jojo.
Yes, you're right. He did seem to be hiding something.
Ah. An angel descended from the heavens, bringing grace and beauty to the stage.
Sorry, what was that?
It is how the Russian newspapers described one of my performances. And that is how I came here too. I descended from heavens, because I am an angel.
You say so?
Considering English isn't your mother tongue, your description is very vivid.
Ah.
Mr. Holmes once said, I never can resist a touch of the dramatic.
It seems Mr. Pavlova is the same.
Mr. Yes.
Mr.
A genius
Pavarotti.
descended from the heavens, bringing grace and beauty to seduction. What's once said about myself? By myself. Quote from a wonderfully extravagant advertisement for the adventures of Sherlock Holmes, in fact.
Slap!
I do not know what this Sherlock Holmes is.
Yes, Mr. Joey. Anyway, it doesn't look like Miss Pavlova is going to tell us what really happened.
I don't know what this
So the
Sherlock
friend
Holmes
you
is.
mentioned inside your traveling case, is that right?
I have no friends.
I don't think animals are allowed on board according to the rules of passage, as we have also deduced.
Oh, please. My bad.
You steal my role, how dare you!
Force of habits.
I will send you to the SGB. Oh, please don't tell any of the crew. They found my precious.
Then the burly Russians would bestir themselves in unison to throw you and your case overboard, no doubt.
Ah!
So reassuring, Mr. Holmes. Very reassuring.
But what sort of pet is your friend? A little puppy? It is, isn't it?
No, it's crocodile.
Crocodile?
Probably a bunch of rats.
Maybe an adorable little rabbit?
My emotional support neighbor.
Ha! You credit Russia as a line with small rabbits, do you?
Oh, don't they have small rabbits there then?
You may well ask. I have no idea.
Nah, it's a dragon. Hey guys,
You two
I'm
are
in the
miserable
case.
bunglers when it comes to understanding the nature of young ballerina's friends.
My friend is Komodo dragon.
Guys, I'm in the case. It's me.
If this is obvious, it must be a chicken.
Really?
Consider the benefits. A rousing wake-up call, daily fresh eggs. And when adversity strikes, it can satisfy the needs of sustenance.
Man,
Bro,
dude.
that's heartless. That's fucked up.
So, you'd eat your friends.
No. This is what Russia would do.
I'll
yes.
remember that.
This is what Russians do. But no, it is not chicken.
Well, it would appear this friend's identity is a closely guarded secret not to be revealed.
Is it a kitten?
He obviously doesn't quite trust us yet. There's something I should like to show her, I think. Maybe she might be able to shed some light on it.
No.
Show the cheese.
Look at this man I found, bro. He's dead.
This is the diary of my friend who passed away.
His diary?
Yes, and he wrote in it last night before he died. Something a little unusual. It reads, 1:23 a.m. I can hear a faint whistling sound. And then a few minutes later, 1:35 a.m. What looks like sort of a speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill.
Oh, a speckled band. I don't understand.
It's strange, isn't it?
It's a bird.
But the ventilator he mentions joins to this cabin, you see. It's up there on the wall. In other words, this cabin and the victim's cabin are connected together.
I don't understand.
Miss Pavlova? Has something occurred to you? Does the speckled band the victim mentioned mean something to you? Or the whistling sound, perhaps? Please? Anything?
No. I know nothing.
Oh.
Oh.
Knock, knock.
It's
not
coward
good.
killing time! Excuse me, Mr. Roylott.
Yes? What?
Wow.
Captain would like to speak with you. You must come to Captain's quarters at once, please.
Alright, I will come now.
What?
You must leave
Picaro.
now.
Oh no,
Picaro.
it's fine. Don't mind us.
Picaro.
Picaro?
Yeah.
Is he
Picaro.
here?
He's here.
Yes.
After 5 hours. How long has it
Billion
been?
years.
How long has it been? Wait, hold on.
2 weeks.
2
3
weeks.
hours,
It's been
yeah.
2 weeks, my friend. I'm Russian now. Don't
You take this out.
question it.
Picaro, this girl is yours.
100%.
Wait, you know what?
Yeah.
Man, just in time, huh?
Just in
Yep.
time.
Yep.
Take her.
Yeah.
Take her. She's all
Take
yours.
her.
Yes, please don't worry yourself, Mr. Roylott.
Get out!
The passenger said out, or did you want me to throw you out?
It looks like we'll have to leave investigating his cabin until later.
Oh yes.
What a pity.
I like that. I like that.
Bruh.
And so we lost our chance.
Thank you.
Having still not managed to investigate Miss Pavlova's cabin, we were unceremoniously chased out. That is to say, we were quite literally picked up and thrown into the passageway outside.
Yes.
Nice
Oh
timing.
my gosh!
I'm gonna go to bed.
Now
Okay.
we never have to play this game again.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, we're still doing it, but
Oh.
no, don't worry, we're done. We're done. That was so long.
That was so long.
I can't believe I caught the tail end.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Picaro,
I'm
come
glad
here
Picaro was here for the whole
sooner.
thing. Yeah.
I tried to. I didn't want to be here so late today.
Was it
That's
because of
it.
your work, your job?
Yes.
Did you
Quit.
try rider kicking your boss?
Bro, just quit working.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think I have to at this point because I imagine walking in 27-degree weather. Could not be me today.
Oh.
You know, imagine walking in 0 to 17-degree weather this morning. Couldn't be me.
Imagine working
I
in
don't mind the
10-degree
temperature as
weather
long
for
as there's
4
no
hours.
freaking ice on the ground.
Oh no, there was ice on the ground.
Imagine waking up to being a jobless person going through a depressing life in a depressing country, in a depressing world, in a depressing universe, knowing that as soon as the life on this planet goes out, there is not a single shred of life left in the whole universe. Couldn't be me.
You're right, it isn't you. That is such a lie. Anyways, so alright, so as for the ending of the video, thank you all so much for coming.
Wait. Do you smell that?
I think my voice is stuck on Russian. Oh no.
Do you smell that?
No.
Is it what the Rock is cooking?
Every last one of them.
That was such a mess.
Amogus? Amogus?
How do you want this?
Stop it!
I have
Amogus
eyes.
Okay. Have we gotten the memes all out of our systems?
I have loaned these eyes. What?
I agree with that.
Yes, I have rented my eyes. A bogus? A bogus?
A bogus?
But yes, I apologize for being late 2 times in a row.
It's okay. Well, we know. I know it's your job, so don't worry about it.
It's okay. We still like you, man.
Yes.
I'm still Russian. Why am I still Russian?
You are always comrade. You are always Russian.
I'm Russian now. I've been
And
wearing
here,
the Russian
Soviet
voice
Russia.
for an hour now. It feels like it's been an hour since I did the Russian voice.
I think it's only been 30 minutes, comrade.
No, I think it's been 10 years.
Probably you're right, comrade.
Yeah.
Anyways, so.
Bruh.
All right. So.
On Mother Russia.
Before we drag this out for too long, so let me end the thingy. So, thank you all so much for coming. For YouTube, like this video if you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to the people's channels if you want to see more. You know, that's all at the bottom left.
Yeah.
As for Twitch, if you're not already, you should follow the people at the bottom left. So you can follow their channel, be notified of whenever they stream next. And if you guys want, tomorrow, Genshin Saturday, 3 p.m. EST, hopefully.
Also, be sure to donate your whole life savings to Sulia.
No, stop. No, UA has already. UA has
investment.
Stop. No, UA has already.
Wise investment.
Broke me a little bit with that donation. So.
Wise investment.
Donations. Do I hear donations?
Yep.
Money?
No.
I
Don't
love
you
money.
all? No, Picaro, stop.
Yeah.
Stop it. Stop. No, you same with you two as well. Stop. I'm ending the stream. Okay. Thank you all so much for coming. Until the next stream or video, I'll see you all later. Bye.
Why?